Welcome to Cardinal Newman High School, where we are getting ready to bring you high school football. It's the opening game of the 2021 fall season. Yes, we're playing football at the right time. Finally, we got a great opener for you. San Leandro from the East Bay. The Pirates come in. Their head coach, Brad Bowers. They were 2-3 in the spring last year, taking on Cardinal Newman. They went 5-0, and they have a brand new head coach. Everything is new at Cardinal Newman, and I am pleased to be with the former NFL great Jerry Robinson tonight. We're playing football in the fall, just like it's supposed to be. That's awesome. And man, there's been a lot of change at Cardinal Newman, but I think these coaches have the team ready. New coach Richard Sanchez, who takes over the helm here. He's worked hard to get this team ready, and everybody's excited for opening night.
Well, you know what, David? It's a new beginning, and I'm excited to be here. I know you are at Lloyd Field, and we got the national anthem going on, and after that, we are about to get down to business, and I'm excited to see what Coach Sanchez has for us tonight.
All right, let's listen in on tonight's national anthem. All right, how awesome is that, Jerry?
That's the way to kick it off,
the fans get involved here and finish off the national anthem. So let's get this thing going, man. What a night. It's beautiful out here. It was a little smoky earlier in the day, and we were afraid maybe they might get the call that the air level was not good, but it has cleared up beautifully, and this is going to be a great night for high school football. I'm excited. I know these players, I know these fans are excited to get things going. I know Richard Sanchez is excited. He has worked really hard to get this team ready to play. Great guy. I've spent a lot of time with him, and he brings a wealth of experience. St. Augustine in San Diego, and then he was at San Diego State, as here come the Pirates from San Leandro. And then he was in Florida at Southeastern, so he's got college experience, he's got great high school experience, and the guy knows how to coach football. The question is, you know, can he get this young team? There aren't a lot of seniors, there aren't a lot of guys left from those championship team, the 2019 state championship. One guy, Santino Acevedo, who we expect a lot of course, but is that enough to carry this team through and be competitive in the NBL this year?
Well, you know what, Dave? I had a chance to meet Coach Sanchez, and actually I saw him on your interview. Then I had met him in person, and I tell you what, I'm excited that he's here, and I believe that these young kids are buying into his program because it's a new program, and they get to make their mark. They get to leave their mark on history here at Cardinal Newman High School. So I'm excited for this kickoff to take place.
And there he is, Coach Sanchez. On the other side, we've got Coach Brad Bowers. He has been at San Leandro since '96. He hasn't been the head coach that whole time, but I did some San Leandro games back in that era, and Hayward was good. San Leandro was good. We had a nice conversation, told me a lot about his team. They're going to run the wing T. They're not going to punt a lot. They're not going to kick a lot of extra points and field goals. So it's going to be interesting to see what they can do. Now, they've got a great quarterback in Demetrius Feeney Jr. This guy is electrifying. He can do a lot of things with his feet and with his arms. So that's a guy that Cardinal Newman has to be able to defend tonight.
And you know what else, Dave? I'm looking at the guys on their team. They don't have a large squad, so they're missing several ball players right now from their team, either probably through injury, whatever it may be. But their squad is going to take a lot of endurance, man, a lot of willpower for this group of kids from San Leandro because they don't have many substitutes.
Yeah. You got that right. Devin Daniels drops back deep. He is a guy that they will try to get the ball into his hands early and often. He is a great player for this team. And here we go. We are underway at Cardinal Newman High School. And it is the man, Devin Daniels, who takes it. And right away, he breaks a tackle near the 30. Daniels is off to the races. Trying to chase him down is Preston Kohut. Kohut has an angle, can't get him. Can he force him out, though? He does, but a great return by Daniels. Coach Bowers predicted that this would be an electrifying guy that will return kicks, he will take passes, he will run the ball, and here he is on the opening kickoff making a big play.
You want to talk about exciting. Actually, the crowd got real quiet. Of course, we're here at Ed Lloyd Field, but that was spectacular to watch this young man return that kicks.
So here comes the San Leandro offense. They will run the wing T, and Feeney is the man that runs that wing T offense. Number 3, he takes the huddle right now. So expect a lot of motion, a lot of misdirection. And Feeney will be the man that does a lot with his feet and with his arm. He's got a strong arm. He's been offered a scholarship to Air Force, so we know he's a smart guy.
Yeah.
Question is, first game of the year, and they call this their GAT offense. It's not a shotgun. It's a little shorter distance, so they call it a GAT.
I like that, a GAT.
Trying to get things situated here on 1st and 10.
Whoa.
And already a penalty against Newman. Our referee wearing the white hat, Eric Strom, personal foul right off the bat for Newman. That's not going to make Coach Sanchez very happy. Not a nice way to start this season and this brand new campaign. So 1st and goal now. Handoff left side. That goes to Ray Ve'e. He's a fullback tight end kind of guy and a good one. And he picks up a couple of yards on 1st down. Ve'e will be right in the middle on defense. They got a couple of good guys that can run the ball up the middle. They can also attack you on the wings. So they can do a lot of things. This is a very athletic, very fast team. Cardinal Newman's going to have to really know what they're doing on defense to stop this team.
On that last play, they did a great job of plugging up that hole. They were able to penetrate the line of scrimmage, and they didn't get many yards on that.
Feeney wrapped up in the backfield, and he goes down. Nice defensive play right in the middle for Newman defensively. And that is a loss. What a play.
That was a good job of staying at home. With this single wing or double wing, with all this different motion and stuff, you got to be real disciplined. And that was a nice play.
And I'd love to tell you who number 52 is, but he's not on the roster. Not sure how that happened.
I noticed that too, Dave.
It happens in high school football. It happens a lot. So here we go. It's going to be 2nd and goal. San Leandro, as Eric Strom starts the clock. Great field position. And flags and whistles all over the field, so this will give us a chance to meet our referee. There he is, Eric Strom.
Meet our referee. Yes.
Whitehat's been in action a lot so far, hasn't he?
It sure has been. They're my
Still
favorite people in them
2nd and goal. Everybody loves the referees, right?
I know, man. They must. I wonder. They must have a psychiatrist or somebody to speak to him, because there's not many people that really like him, unfortunately.
There's Pat Peel. He is sitting next to Coach Sanchez. He is the defensive coordinator. He was in charge of the lines under Paul Cronin, but he has been now moved up. Handoff left side. That is our elusive runner, Devin Daniels, who picks up a couple of yards. And he picks up a couple more. It's actually going to be 4th and goal now.
Yeah, he did a lot of dancing. I'm noticing the kid's got really good footwork. I mean, he only gained 2 yards on the play, but it looked like it was even more than that. It's going to be exciting to watch what he does for the rest of this game once he gets warmed up.
Once we know, one thing we know about this team is they are not going to kick a lot tonight. Both kickers are out, so they are not going to be doing that kind of stuff. They try it, and the Cardinals have held. The defense comes up big for Cardinal Newman.
That was a great play by that number 52 again. We're going to find out what his name is.
Yeah, who is that guy? Here comes the replay of that. Yeah, he beat his man all the way. Feeney tried to turn it back inside. Acevedo was also there.
It's good teamwork right there. I like it.
Yep.
1st and 10, Cardinal Newman from their own 5-yard line.
So Newman takes over now, and their quarterback, Lucas Konechny, who is now the man. There he is, wearing number 18. Got some great quarterbacks, and he's a junior. Coach Sanchez likes his kid. He thinks he can run this offense, and you see them under center, something we never saw. Wide open out of the backfield is Santiago, and he's close to a first down for Newman. So something we had never saw under the previous era was a quarterback under center, and it works on first down. Great play.
It looked really good to me. So you know what, it's a different year, different time, and everything. And look at this. This is great call. Great. I could have gotten open on that.
Yeah, and they pick up the first down. First and 10 Cardinals. So Newman already gets some space. Handoff goes to Bierbauer. He's got some room left side. Bierbauer past the 20, and he gets to the 25-yard line. Nice run on first down for Albert Bierbauer. He's a senior, 6'1", 205, big kid. He's very capable, and they like him in their offense. San Leandro defense reeling a little bit as the Cardinals pick up 10 on first down and now 8 again on first down, and it brings up a 2nd and 2. Konechny looking things over. Again, under center, something we never saw the last 10, 15 years. They like a lot of motion out of this set. They'll run. Bierbauer has the first down, gets a nice block from Zachary Homan, and Bierbauer has good yardage.
I love the way this kid is running the ball, Bierbauer. He's got speed, he has quickness, and he's not shy of putting his shoulder down. Look at him turn this corner. He's just outrunning people. He said, okay, here we come. You want some of this? Have a little bit of that.
So Bierbauer picks up a first down, running the ball very successfully, Cardinal Newman. Konechny looking over the defense again. Rolling left. He's going to keep, and Konechny has big yardage. Wow. The Cardinals offense is clicking on all cylinders right now as quarterback Lucas Konechny rolls out, keeps, and picks up big yardage. Wow, what a great run for Konechny.
That was well executed. It really was. You could see it the whole time. He was going to hold on to this ball, and that's a big play. Big play. Keep the chains moving.
So far, Cardinal Newman is doing just that. Coach Sanchez has to be pleased. Cardinals moving the ball down the field almost at will. Another first down for the Cardinals. Here's Bierbauer again, and Bierbauer has another nice run as he gets knocked out of bounds. But Bierbauer picks up good yardage. Cardinal Newman is doing a lot of things well right now.
And also what was happening right here, what I'm noticing, this is building confidence. This first drive right here, first they made a great stop on defense. Now they are moving the chains. They're moving down the field, running and passing the ball. This is great confidence for this football team.
So Bierbauer with another nice run. 2nd and 2 for the Cardinals as Konechny looks over the defense. Man in motion is Cardinal. Konechny out of the gun. Fires, complete, first pass of the night. And it is caught. Coming down with it, Preston Kohut. First down, Cardinals.
The Cardinals are executing extremely well. Look at this. Reading the defense, looking them over.
Here's Bierbauer on that earlier run, and you can see this is kind of setting things up for plays like that last one. Just a really nice pass play. And the Cardinals are finding space in that defense right now very successfully. Great offensive scheme so far. Rolling. creating space. Knechtley's going to have to tuck and go this time.
Knechtley with the keeper.
Here's that last pass play for good yardage. Throws it to the right guy. A little high, but
Great
hey,
catch.
it works. Second and 8 for Newman.
Second and 8, 28.
Cardinals have marched all the way from down inside their own 10-yard line, eating up a lot of clock here in the first quarter. Knechtley to throw. Cardinal can't hang on. It's intercepted by Feeney. Feeney picks it off over the middle.
Intercepted.
And our first turnover of the night is a big one. Feeney was back in coverage. The ball was tipped. You'll see it right here.
Yeah, it was tipped.
And Feeney's just right there on the spot to take it in.
Right place at the right time, actually.
Yeah.
But you know what, though? They're coming over here, and it was a turnover, but they're going to come over to the sideline. They should not feel too bad. I mean,
no, it was good ball movement.
It was a real good series. It really was. You know, tip balls, you can't, you know, they're dangerous. And you see what we just saw what happens from the tip ball.
So Feeney gets his offense back on the field. He's a senior. And they were 2-3 in the spring. Not bad, nothing, you know, terrific, but they were looking forward to this year. They had a lot of returners. Big hit. It's Acevedo who makes a huge hit. They're counting a lot on this guy. He's the lone guy coming back from that state championship run, and they need him to make plays, and right there he did.
Dave, that is a poster. That's a picture perfect. This is a film. This is how you make a tackle. It was awesome. It really
Look
was.
at him drive the runner back and throw him to the ground. Big play.
I know that felt good to him, but that felt good to me up here in the booth.
Oh, you can relate, huh? You've been involved in a few of those collisions over the years.
Yeah, that felt good. That felt good up here, too.
Former NFL great, first 3-time All-American college football history. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I remember that Bob Hope show. Oh, my goodness. We were proud. No, we would watch that every year. And I got to tell you, man, everybody was so proud to see you up there, man. That was awesome.
Well, it was great representing.
High pass, bobbled and caught. It's Devin Daniels again who comes down with another big play. They like him all over the field. They'll get him out in space as a runner, as a pass catcher. Almost a good defensive play that time by Nicholas Ayer, but he couldn't quite come up with it. And now here come the Pirates. First and 10. San Leandro. Well, teams have moved the ball fairly well, but no points on the board as of yet. Here's that GAT formation that they call it. Straight ahead it goes. Big pile up near midfield, still moving it forward. These guys are big, strong fullbacks, and they can carry the ball. I believe that was Jonathan Martin that time, and they're tough to bring down. Those are guys you're going to have to get a couple helmets on, and the Cardinal Newman defense is feeling that right now because those guys will pound it inside on you.
Well, that offensive line did a pretty good job of moving the line of scrimmage, too, for San Leandro.
And that's really the strength of this team is that offensive line. Coach Bowers loves those 5 guys up front. They will create holes. They will move people out of the way.
Well, it looked like they were getting warmed up on that last play.
Feeney has them moving. Second and short. Here comes Martin again. Got some blocking on the left side, and Martin gets the first down inside Cardinal Newman territory near the 45-yard line. First and 10, Pirates. So Newman came up with that big defensive stand, and like you said, they have to be proud of the fact that they moved the ball 70 yards downfield, just came up a little bit short.
Yeah, you know, David, one of these things where when you have an opportunity to make a play, you're going to have to make a play. You know, the tip balls, if the ball tipped defenses, you should be intercepting it, and if the ball's hitting your hand as a wide receiver or running back catch the ball, you need to grab the ball.
Pirates just inside the 45-yard line, and Feeney will throw. Being chased by Acevedo, and he takes him down. Big play. Acevedo does it again. He is the man for this Cardinal Newman defense. And he comes up with a big play right there.
Dave, that was a great play by Acevedo. I like watching this kid play. He plays with the passion and the enthusiasm you need to be playing inside linebacker. Watch this kid. Watch it. You can't get away. Look at him. He's just laying out. Look at him.
Chasing people down.
It's the name of the game. Just make the tackle. You ain't got to knock him out, but just make the tackle. And he can knock you out, too, by the way.
So a big play by Acevedo, and it's a big loss. Second and a bunch now for the Pirates. As this first quarter ticks away, about 1:30 to go. Feeney takes the snap, looking to throw. Pass rush is there, but Feeney will use his feet. This is where he's dangerous. He's at the 30. Bunch of penalty markers down. Looks like it's a block in the back. It's going to go against the Pirates. There's Eric Strom. He'll straighten this out for us.
Yeah, I think this might be a personal foul, that block in the back. You know what, David? That block in the back wasn't even necessary. You know, we just, Newman got a big break right here. You know, they really did. And but that's the name of the game, man. You got to play within the rules. But
see if we can pick it up here. Yeah, right there. You see it right there. Yeah, 20. Yeah. It's Jameer Kuntz with that block in the back. Unfortunate play for the Pirates. Brad Bowers shaking his head a little bit. They got the forward progress, though. Here's a nice job by the defense to wrap up Devin Daniels back at the 40-yard line. As Newman's defense comes up big.
If they were sitting there waiting for that, you know what? And I really believe that's from film study. That's from being prepared. I mean, they were sitting there like, okay, you might as well just give me the keys to your house or your lunch money. And that's from preparation. I truly believe that, because that right there, they didn't have a chance of getting any yardage on that.
Yeah, both teams have had a scrimmage, and so that was they got a chance to see each other a little bit, maybe exchange some film as we go under 30 seconds now in this first quarter. Cardinal Newman defense trying to come up big. It's 3rd and about 6 now for the Pirates.
3rd and 6.
And we've got a timeout.
Timeout, San Leandro.
San Leandro burns their first timeout of the night.
Actually, I think they needed that. They need a break. They don't have many people coming in for substitution, so I think they might have needed just to get a break together and decide which two plays.
Now, Cardinal Newman High School is now accepting applications for the coming fall year, next year, class of, help me out, do my math for me, 2027, 2026?
26.
Ryan's got it, 26. Okay, of course, our intern, Ryan Giacomini, Petaluma High, great. He's got it for us. There's an open house coming up November 14th, and that starts at 11 a.m. So if you want to be a part of that, go to cardinalnewman.org and sign up to come on campus for the open house. There's a lot to see here. They've got new facilities. They're about to open the 2-story classroom, which is phenomenal. Can't wait to see that. That's going to be open soon. In fact, you know, that's going to be such a nice addition to this campus. Beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. Check it out. This is the rendering of it. So that's coming soon, and everybody's excited for that. And if you want to be a part of it, come to the open house. So an interesting first quarter. We got 9 seconds left. They were going to get a break at that 9-second mark, but Coach Bowers wants to make sure they're on the same page. We got about a 3rd and 6 coming up.
Yeah, that's a very interesting timeout, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
San Leandro from the Newman 40.
Very interesting. But, hey, Coach Bowers has been here a long time. He knows what he's doing.
We'll see what it was about in a minute, in a second.
Feeney looking to throw. Good pressure again. Being chased. Wobbler, incomplete. Good job both by the secondary and the defensive line for Newman to put pressure on him, force him to scramble a little bit. And that's going to bring up fourth down.
As I'm watching San Leandro, when they start scrambling, when the quarterback starts scrambling, Cardinal Newman's defensive backs and linebackers, they're doing a great job of sticking with the man because, you know, he was open. If he had caught the ball, it would have been a big play. But still, it's very important once that quarterback starts running around, you better find somebody in your zone. And we'll see how this goes for the rest of the evening. It's 4th down and 6. Okay, here we go.
A little bit of trouble again, and again they get there, and it's Acevedo who makes the play. Santiago Acevedo has been all over the field so far for Cardinal Newman, and he does it again. Wow, so the quarter comes to an end. He not only got to him, he knocked the ball loose. And Newman will take over on downs. How about that? So we'll take a break right here. End of 1 at Cardinal Newman High School. And we'll be back with more at Cardinal Newman High School in just a moment.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a sport in high school.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages.
And number 3.
High school sports are safer than ever before.
This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators.
All right, we are back and ready for the start of the second quarter. Danger zone making a little noise. They're having fun.
The danger zone.
Danger zone. Hey, how great is it to have fans back in the stadium for that whole spring season? It was like 2 or 3 per teammate. For, you know, each team member could have 2 or 3 people here. So there's a few parents, no students, and it's nice to see the danger zone is actually full tonight.
You know what, Dave? Everybody, we've needed this. And, you know, I've always felt because football always starts off the school year and it gives people a chance to get out. And since we've been through so much, now they're having an opportunity to let their hair down, and here we go.
How about Acevedo in that first quarter? 3 tackles, 3 sacks, and 3 tackles for a loss.
And he's just getting warmed up.
Kneckley steps up, looking for room, and doesn't quite get back to the line of scrimmage. Right in the middle, in on the tackle, big number 77, Jeremiah Foney.
I'm glad you said big number 77 because he's got some size on him.
Yes, he does.
Nose guard, nose tackle.
2nd and 11 now. Kneckley brings them up to the line. Here's Bierbauer, left side, and here's the defense. Much better job on that defense that time, and as they play the run successfully that time, and right in on the middle on that tackle was Claudio Tinoco, senior. Goes both ways, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
He did a great job. That defense, they just got, they're tightening up, and it's, you know, it's interesting here. It's a little warm out there. If you're, you know, it's warm in here, but I can imagine how much warmer it is out there, and these guys seem to be hanging in there.
Kneckley to throw. Fires it near side, complete. That's Zachary Kelly, and he's going to be about a yard shy. This will be an interesting call whether or not they go for it. I think you kind of have to here in the middle of the field, especially if you trust your defense a little bit, and it looks like that is going to be the decision. They're going to go for it on 4th and 1. We'll call it 4th and 2. How's that?
Okay.
You good with that? And we got whistles just before the snap. I don't see any flags. It's like somebody called timeout. Coach Bowers, I believe, again. Yeah? Well, a lot of things going on here at Cardinal Newman right now. Volleyball just started under new coach Anna Waller, and they are off to a great start. They opened up the season at home defeating Terra Linda 3-0. Tuesday night, They defeated formerly Drake High School, it's now called Archie Williams High School, 3-0. So they're now 3-0 in the preseason. Next week they play Vintage away, and then Friday, third home game against MCAL powerhouse Redwood High School. And senior captains Cassie Taylor and Kimmy Waller have combined for 34 kills against Terra Linda. So Anna Waller has that team playing great right now. They're 3-0. We're going to be covering them. We'll be live streaming some volleyball. You know anything about volleyball? You want to join me for that? You're pretty good at volleyball.
Well,
my
daughters, both of them one went to University of Florida, and the other one went to University of Miami on volleyball scholarships. And I tell you what, I get excited watching volleyball. Those girls be working hard. They play great as a team, and they're very athletic. And I tell you what, if you haven't been to a high school volleyball game, you need to go, and especially follow the Cardinal Newman Cardinals.
Yeah, you know, I've covered a lot of high school sports, and I truly believe that volleyball is the one that's closest to what you see at the next level, high school volleyball. Konechny rolling out on fourth down, flips it up in the air, and again, it is picked off. The second time tonight, the ball has been batted near the line of scrimmage and then intercepted.
Well, like I said earlier, when you start tipping balls up in the air, anything can happen.
Here it is. It's tipped again, and then intercepted. One of the big guys. Well, I'm not sure who came down with that. I thought it was 75, but now that I see it, it looks like it might have been 6, and that is Ferrari Miller. Miller's a guy they'll slip in now and then. He missed a few practices, and, you know, he wasn't going to start, but coach assured me that he would be a big part of this team, and there he is right there, number 6. So, you know, just when you think you've got everybody stopped, they got another guy, and that's Ferrari Miller that can do it. Here's this double wing, and they give it to one of the middle guys right straight ahead. See if I can pick up the number. Looks like that might have been Martin again.
Well, I know who made the tackle. Number 52.
Oh, yeah, 52. We don't know who 52 is, though, do we?
He's limping right now. There he is. As long as they keep calling number 52, that's what's important. I hope he's going to be okay. I think he's got to shake it off here.
Second and 12. Newman defense has been very solid. They figured that was what's going to have to keep them in a lot of games, is that defense, give the offense a chance. Feeney to throw. He's got time this time. Gets it dumped off very nicely to Devin Daniels, but the defense is right there. Leading the surge for Newman was Jesse Myers. Also there was Matthew Hilden. Bunch of red jerseys in on the play that time.
Yeah, you know, one of the hardest things to do is an open field tackle. It really is, and they did a great job of open field tackle that time.
3rd and 13 and a half, maybe 14 yards to go. Again, they're not going to punt. They don't have a punter on the team right now. So coach he was telling his guys, hey, don't get me in a position like penalties. You're backed up, 4th and 10, 4th and 15 from your own 20. So don't get me in that position. Throwing deep and overthrown. Deep ball that time. Good coverage that time. Stride for stride was Zach Kelly.
Good job, Zach.
So it's going to be 4th down.
4th down. And 13.
Wait a minute. Are they kicking this ball?
Wait, what? He promised me they were not going to punt, man. I feel duped.
Okay.
Maybe he thought I was going to pass on some information, but he said, "No, I'm not punting."
No, he's not a fake. Okay.
He's punting. It's Miller taking it in stride. Air has a decent return, still moving, gets out past the 30-yard line. How about that?
I like that.
That gets the Newman crowd kind of fired up.
That was a nice return.
Very good.
I love it.
A little surprised to see him punting, but whatever. I'm going to have to have a conversation with Coach Bowers about that, man. He promised me no punting, no extra points, no field goals. We're going for it. But I guess it was 4th and long, so okay. He said maybe if we get in a tight situation. But so Newman takes back over now. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. Cardinals have moved the ball, but a couple of turnovers have plagued them thus far. Bierbauer out of the I formation, and he rumbles out near the 41-yard line. Pretty good gain on first down.
Yeah, that's some strong running on the inside. You know, it's a lot harder when you go in between those tackles. Oh, the lights just came on.
The new lights just came on. The new lights. And they love them, these new LEDs. They're very bright, and the beautiful thing about them is they're shrouded very nicely. They're very specific to the field. As Acevedo carries and gets a couple more yards, he's just going to be just barely short of the first down. It's going to be like 3rd and 1. Yeah, there they are. Look at them. Aren't they interesting looking lights? They're kind of funky looking, but you can see how shrouded they are, and they really keep the light right on the field. No spillage, which makes the neighbors happy.
Yes, we got to keep the neighbors happy, no matter where you are. It's a beautiful field, too.
We were out here testing those lights last night, making sure there's an app. You can turn them on and off on your phone, so it's pretty cool. Wow. And there's up lights that get the kicks. There's a couple, 4 lights that shine straight up. Here's Acevedo. They actually gave him the first down. And Acevedo has big yardage. There is a penalty marker down. Acevedo still going, and he is gone. It's a touchdown, but hang on. There's a penalty marker down on the play. So don't get too excited. And Knechtley's back near the 50, so it looks like it is going to come back. Big run.
Holding.
Flag on the play against Cardinal Newman.
That's too bad.
He did a great job of getting into that end zone.
Yeah.
It was impressive watching him get there. It's all right, just go back. Do it again. Do it on the other side.
Yeah, do it again. Exactly. From the spot of the foul, which was about 6 yards downfield. Hanging with our referee. And then we'll see if we can pick it up. Somewhere about 5-6 yards downfield is where the hold occurred. This is an earlier play. Here we go. See if we see it on this. Somewhere right there on that block by Kiko Hernandez. Yeah. And that did kind of spring him, so okay. Knechtley brings him back up to the line now, 1st and about 14. And a timeout taken by Newman.
Timeout, Cardinal Newman.
Their first timeout of the night. So we're excited to bring you these live streams. YSN has just been brought on to the scene here at Cardinal Newman, and we're going to be doing a lot for the school. And if you'd like to advertise on these games and anywhere else, the banners, placards, publications, and these live broadcasts, and help us stream more games at Cardinal Newman, we plan on doing somewhere between 30 and 35 broadcasts during the course of the year between volleyball, water polo, basketball. We're going to do some baseball and softball. We're going to do a little bit of everything. So there you go. Go to the Cardinal Newman website, help us grow the athletic department. And that's what it's all about.
You know what they about this? I mean, these kids right now, they're very fortunate to be able to have this this opportunity because, you know, when I played, we didn't have internet, but but anyway.
No, we didn't.
No, this is a great way for these kids to get an opportunity to be seen. If they want to continue their career and get into college, this is an awesome way to do it with YSN.
Yeah, and we hear about that all the time. Players that were discovered on our broadcast, and you can tell we kind of do it at a higher level than some of the others you see out there. Not going to mention any names, but 4 letters that start with N, and we do it a little better than that. Here comes Knechtley, keeping. Good decision. Knechtley dives forward as he picks up a bunch of that yardage that was lost via the penalty.
That was a nice play. Great job of running the ball right here.
He just sees that seam. And I'm impressed with his athleticism. He hit that hole pretty well.
What a tackler miss.
Yeah, nice job.
Yeah.
2nd and 2, manageable down after the penalty. Acevedo, and he's going to be close to the first down.
Acevedo, the ball carrier.
Depending on the spot, they are going to move the chains.
And that's for a first down. First and 10, Cardinal Newman.
San Leandro defense trying to stop the Cardinals again. They are in Pirate territory, 0-0 here in this first half. Acevedo again. Cardinals looking for a little ball control, and Acevedo picks up 2.
He did a great job of being able to get 2 yards.
Yeah, there wasn't much there, was there?
No, there wasn't much. He decided to cut back and show some athletic ability, and 2+ is better than what it looked like it was going to be.
Dave Cox and Jerry Robinson bringing you the action here tonight at Ed Lloyd Field. Kind of amazing when you think about the facility. You know, certainly when you played here, there was no games. JV or freshman maybe played here a little bit, but it was basically just a practice facility. It is awesome now.
No lights.
Yeah, no, there was no lights. Konechny back near the line of scrimmage, breaks a couple tackles, and it's going to cost Cardinal Newman a bunch of yardage. He's trying to make something happen. You got to credit him for that, but maybe not the best decision. Of course, everybody played at the JC back in our day. That was kind of everybody's home field.
Bailey Field.
Yeah, Bailey Field. Konechny wiggling, scrambling, and then finally getting wrapped up. First guy on the scene was Ray Ve'e. Also there on the tackle was James Saki and Claudio Tinoco again. He's done a nice job in the first half. 3rd and a bunch now.
3rd and 19 from the 45.
Konechny, a little pump fake. Screen over the middle, in space. Aiden Santiago. Good play call. Santiago gets near the 40-yard line. Very nice play by the Cardinals.
That was an awesome play. That is the correct play to call, the screen pass.
Look how open he was.
How big he is.
That's the one thing that I've been impressed with Coach Sanchez is he knows how to get guys in space, and if Lucas Konechny, the quarterback, can read that same thing and find that open guy, there are going to be some open guys, and they're going to get some yardage. It's just a matter of can the quarterback read that play, read that defense, and find that guy wide open, because that's what Coach Sanchez's offense is able to do. 4th and about 4 now. Pirates are showing blitz. Konechny keeps, makes a guy miss, and gets the first down. Lucas Konechny does it again. Wow.
That's toughness right there, man. He's a tough quarterback.
Yeah, we'll see it right here. As he's just looking. I didn't think he had anything there, and I thought actually he was going to lose yardage.
He should have. Like, uh-oh, there you go. Now he's just determined to get yardage.
Wow, nice play. So far, Konechny has really impressed me with his feet. 1st and 10, Newman. Bierbauer, big hole. Bierbauer to the 27-yard line, rumbling.
Dave, it's really important that Cardinal Newman gets in the end zone on this series. This one is really important because we're, what, 3 minutes, almost 4 minutes out before halftime.
Yeah, make something happen. That's what the Cardinals are trying to do right here. Bierbauer again, left side, busts it to the outside. And Bierbauer has good yardage down to the 15-yard line. Another nice job by Bierbauer. See him he sees the play to the outside, and that's where the space is. He's tough to bring down.
He has that speed too, and he from up here, he just looks like a real solid running back. I mean, yeah, he is. He's a nice size, good-looking running back right here. He has that ability to get lateral, and that quickness, and that's we're going to see a lot of him doing some wonderful things this year. And this game is not even over, so we got a whole nother half.
1st and 10, Newman down on the 15-yard line. Clock ticking down, under 4 minutes to go now in this first half. Still looking for our first score of the night. Here's Acevedo. And Acevedo's into the end zone for a touchdown. Big hole in the middle, and Acevedo's there. The Cardinals get on the board.
great job of offensive line work, too.
Yeah, that was nice.
Because I don't even think he got touched.
Extra point attempt coming up here. This is William Liu. Kneckley is the holder, and Liu's kick is up, and Liu's kick is good. So Cardinal Newman scores. We'll take a break right here. When we come back, we'll take a look at that touchdown, and we'll bring you more from Ed Lloyd Field and Cardinal Newman High School. The Cardinals lead it 7-0.
This isn't Madison Square Garden. These drills probably won't make anyone a #1 draft pick. But these players are practicing for something important. While they work on their jump shots, they're also learning teamwork, discipline, self-confidence, how to deal with wins and losses. Skills that will make them winners long after they leave the court. Support high school activities in your community, because when kids take part, they get set for life.
So 7-0 Newman. Great touchdown for Acevedo. What angle do you want to see, Jerry? You want to go with end zone?
Yes.
Okay, I got you. Here's the end zone. And look at this hole. Wow.
Oh, man. Great job. Great design. Great offensive play calling.
Yeah, no,
It's
I'm
a great
impressed.
call. Yes, me too.
Yes, yes, yes.
You know, Dave, they're young. I call them young because they got a new head coach, Coach Sanchez. It's a new system. It's something different. And they're young and they're learning. I can see they got room to grow. It's going to be exciting.
Liu kicks it deep.
Ooh.
Actually medium. And the Pirates bring it out to about the 28-yard line. Got another angle of that touchdown for you, of course. Again, look at this hole on the left side, busted open by the offensive line. One of the guys in there is Matthew McCormick, left tackle. Also, yeah, McCormick made a great block, and Dylan Wagner also 50. Those two guys just parted the Pirates and Acevedo.
McCormick laid a little pancake down there for somebody. He did a great job.
That was a nice block.
It was a great job. Great block.
So Cardinal Newman draws first blood here in this brand new fall campaign 2021. See if the Pirates can answer now. High pass, incomplete.
Incomplete. Second and 10.
Well, you called it. Put points on the board. That was the key. Bierbauer was a lot of that drive. He picked up big yardage. In fact, he has 7 carries for 49 yards, so he's averaging 7 yards every time he carries the football right now. That's good. That works, right?
It works every time, especially when you get some points out of it.
So Feeney now will try and get this Pirate offense back down the field. Handoff straight ahead. Newman's defense has read that play so well tonight, and they do it again right here. Coming up from the bottom of the pile is Jesse Myers.
Way to go, Jesse. You know what? They're gang tackling right now, and they're feeling it. They realize, you know what? We know they're going to go for it on 4th down. Let's make sure we keep them down here and see what we can do, because right now, when Newman gets the ball back here, this could be...
Yeah, plenty of time. This is a big down right here. We saw him punt last time, so I imagine if it's 4th and long, they'll punt again. Even though it was promised by Coach Bowers they weren't going to punt. Okay. Just thought I'd mention that. Not trusting you ever again, Coach Bowers. Feeney rolling right. Feeney in trouble, and again, the Newman defense chases him out. Man, they've done a great job. Coach Pat Peel has them ready to play.
There's my man, 52 again.
Yeah, we got to find out who he is. We'll get the name. He's not on the roster, and apologize to him and his family. You guys probably know who he is, but somebody didn't give us the right information. It happens in high school sports quite often. So 4th down, sure enough, they are going to punt, and Newman is going to get the ball with some time left on the clock. Miller will do the honors. Dropping back deep is Nicholas Ayer. He had that nice return last time. low line drive kick. And they're just going to let it trickle. Yeah, Air almost thought about picking that up. That would have been disastrous, and he does let it roll to the 34. So not a beautiful kick, but effective nonetheless.
Yeah, a little bit of yardage, which they needed, because they were backed up on that 20 or whatever it was.
Cardinal Newman will take over. Just having put that touchdown drive together, they've got to have a little spring in their step when they take the field right here.
Yeah, we'll see if we get a hurry-up offense here. You know, it's interesting, like I said, we're not used to seeing a quarterback under center.
No, never.
And I find it very interesting. You know, and these kids, they're doing what they need to do. This is their team, and this is their time. And here we go.
So Konechny brings him back out. He's thrown a couple of interceptions. Those have been the only blemishes. Ball on tipped balls. This time he finds a wide open Aiden Santiago, the tight end, and he picks up a couple of yards. Santiago's had a good first half. I believe that's his third catch. They're going to need to make something happen, though. They got to get the ball down the field. The clock is ticking, and they are 60 yards away from the end zone. Here's Beerbarrow, his 8th carry of the night, and he chugs for 3. It's going to be 3rd and about 1, maybe 2. Yeah, we'll call it 1.
Oh, big down right here.
Yeah, it is. Pirates are thinking, let's get back on the field offensively here. Konechny comes up under center quickly. They'll give it to Beerbauer, left side, and he's going to be close. It'll depend on the spot. Nice job by the Pirates defense. Eric Strom, our referee, is eyeballing it. And he's calling it a first down. They'll move the chains.
Big first down.
That's huge.
Yes, it is.
Keeps the chains moving for Cardinal Newman. Keeps the clock ticking. Coach Sanchez is figuring worst case scenario, we run out the clock, we're up 7-0 at the half. Best case scenario, we put some more points on the board. Big thing is just not to turn it over right now.
That's the key.
Still 55 yards away from the end zone. Konechny with time fires over the middle. That's where it's been dangerous tonight. And Preston Kohut takes a late hit and a flag goes down. So they are going to get the penalty. It was a late hit. He had dropped the ball, and they don't like that. They don't allow that.
They shouldn't. You know what? That just makes no sense. What happens when you do something like that, you hurt your team. Look at this. They're walking down yardage.
It's a 15-yarder, too.
15-yarder.
It's a biggie, yeah.
You know what? That's just. Well, I'm sure he will have a little conversation with his head coach.
Coach Bowers looking a little dismayed right now. He is not happy about that one. Clock stopped, 53 seconds to go in the half.
You know, that penalty right there, this could result in a touchdown. I'm telling you. A lot of times that happens. Go deep. Just go deep.
Here's Konechny up to the line. I think the cheerleaders are going to perform at halftime. That'll be interesting. We also have Derek DeBenedetti. He'll be here. He's just come back from USA Baseball, so we'll hear all about that. Konechny sacked. Nice play by Jeremiah Fani. And the clock is stopped. Timeout taken by Newman. So yeah, the cheerleaders, I think they're going to perform at halftime. Don't quote me, but if they do, we'll be all over it. Got a lot going on. Derek DeBenedetti will be in the house, baseball coach here at Cardinal Newman. Guy that I know well. I actually coached him when he was on the JV team here at Cardinal Newman.
Is that right?
Many moons ago.
You got to be proud.
Yeah, he's done great as a coach. He went to Santa Clara, played there. He was at Carrillo, you know, did very well there, and now over here at Newman. So looking forward to his first full season as coach. They had the abbreviated season last year, but so that'll be nice. And I'll also mention the Cardinal Newman boosters and alumni. They're really encouraging people to get involved in those two organizations. Graham Rutherford can help with the Alumni Association if you'd like to join that, so you can get a hold of Graham Rutherford. And we're trying to get all those organizations much more active, much more supportive, make it easy for them to be a part of things here at Cardinal Newman and make things happen. Referees are ready to make things happen on the field right now, so they're going to bring them out. It's 2nd and 14 after the sack. It's Coach Bowers, Lucas Kneckley. We'll also have highlights and stats of the first half. Screen pass, wide open. Cardinal in space down near the 30, gets to the 25-yard line. Big play for Newman, and it's Jacob Cardinal who does the damage.
That was a great call. That was the perfect call for that situation.
Yes, it was, and Jacob Cardinal, the senior, makes it happen. Clock still ticking now. 1st and 10. Not much there, and they have one timeout left. They may have to take it right now. No, the ball's loose. Pirates thinking they've got it, and the referees concur. So Cardinal Newman turns it over for the 3rd time tonight. That's a tough one right there, Jerry.
That is.
You were getting close to field goal range. You were getting close to striking range, and they turn it over on the fumble. Not sure what happened, but the Pirates were right there, and they pick up the ball.
I think it might have been on the exchange, the quarterback, running back exchange. But anyway, it is a huge turnover, and it's important for the defense right now. You know, just put the fire out. That's all it is. Just put it out. 27 seconds to go.
Yeah, here's the play that put them in that position with Cardinal. Just a really nice read and a perfect throw. Cardinal broke one tackle, and that put him down there. 1st down. Straight ahead, Martin. And Martin rumbles for 1st down yardage as he gets out.
Martin, the ball carrier. First down.
Big yardage there for Martin. He's had a pretty good first half. That's one of their biggest offensive plays of the night right there with 18 seconds to go.
Martin looked really good on that run right there. He reminded me a little bit of Earl Campbell. He just wasn't ready to stop.
Did you ever run into Earl Campbell, or was he a little before your time?
Oh, no, I ran into Earl. Yes, I made Earl's highlight reel. So, yes, I've had to deal with Earl. Yes.
I wouldn't want to ever run into Earl Campbell, man. You match up pretty well. I do not.
Well, you have to make a business decision when that happens.
Oh, here comes Miller. Ferrari Miller putting it in gear. The speedster, Ferrari Miller, with big yardage. Coach Bowers told me, watch out when you least expect it. We're going to hit you with Ferrari.
What a great name.
Yeah, and he made a big play right there. Here it is. Nice downfield blocking. Man, nice cut right there, too. Follow that blocking.
Cardinal Newman, 27-yard line.
Wow, so Leandro's moving the ball down the field. If you'd like to become an athletic booster, you can scan right there. Quick, pull your phone out, scan it. You can purchase your gold cards, become a booster today. This is also in their publication. I think that graphic is also on the website somewhere. So if you don't quite get it out in time right now, but I'm going to give you a couple more seconds. Quick, get your phone out, scan it. Got it? Got it? All right. That's all I got for you. Did you get that, Joe? Did you scan that?
Yeah, I got it.
Good job.
Just barely got it, but boy, I heard the clock.
You're good, though.
Down.
You're good. That's new technology, man. Jerry Robinson, everybody.
You got to be quick with it.
You were quick. I got to give you credit right there.
Well, I heard the countdown. It was like, New Year's Eve, the countdown with the ball dropping. I'm like, uh-oh, don't want to miss out on this.
Yeah. Dave Cox and the NFL great Jerry Robinson in the house.
Dave, this is a really, I like this first half right here. You know what I mean? It just, a few mistakes they just need to clean up. The tip balls, one of them would, we dropped the ball, came out of our hand, and they intercepted. The other one was actually a great defensive play by Leandro. One of the defensive linemen actually tipped the ball and it was intercepted. And that turnover was huge down here. But Coach Sanchez will get it all corrected and changed at halftime. I'm sure he will.
San Leandro trying to tie this thing up before the teams head in the locker room, but they've only got maybe 1 or 2 snaps left here. Feeney with time, throws it into the end zone high and gone.
Pass incomplete.
And they have still 2.4 to go. 2.4 to go.
Hey, this is not over yet. Halftime's not here, so I see they look like they got that prevent defense going on back here. Cardinal Newman, they're pretty deep.
So here they come back up to the line now. 2.4 to go. And they have a 2nd and 10, but they're going to try to get it in the end zone right here. Nice elusive run, but they're going to come up short. Ball knocked out, but a nice defensive play that time by Jesse Myers.
Good job, Jesse.
And that's going to do it for the first half of play. Wow. Exciting. Cardinal Newman leads it at the half. Got to be impressed with a lot of things you saw there. As the Cardinals head back into the locker room, and you know, there were some great plays in that first half for both teams, but Cardinal Newman made the one big play, the touchdown by Santiago. So it is 7-0 at the half. We'll watch for the cheerleaders. I don't see them running out there, but they might. You never know. So we'll try to get them going. We'll set up our interview with Derek DeBenedetti in just a moment. It's 7-0 Cardinal Newman here at the half. We'll be back with more in just a moment. Be right back.
Dad, let's talk about tackle football. I just learned about CTE, the brain disease caused by repeated hits to the head. The more years I play, the more I'm at risk. If you put me in tackle today...
By the time I'm a senior in high school, I'll have played 13 years of tackle football. I could already have CTE, and it will continue to destroy my brain even after I stop playing. So by the time I'm your age...
I could be fighting depression, struggling to keep my thoughts straight. I could become violent, even towards my own children. When I'm your age, what will matter to me is not my youth football career, but that, like you, I'm a great parent and I can provide for my family.
So please, keep me out of tackle football until I'm 14.
Are we on air?
Here we go. It's 7-0, and sure enough, the Cardinal Newman cheerleaders are going to perform here at the half. Let's check out their halftime routine.
Thank you, cheerleaders. You did awesome.
Nice job by the Newman cheerleaders. And sure enough, as promised, I am now joined by Derek DeBenedetti, baseball coach here at Cardinal Newman, former player. I was just talking with Jerry about how I coached you when you're on JVs. Very proud of that fact. But done a great job over the years coaching baseball. And, of course, you're a great player, too. But just got back from USA Baseball. Tell us what that was all about. What was that going on with that?
Yeah, had an opportunity to go back to North Carolina and coach a 13U team from the Western region. And it was great. 5 days back there. Got to coach 4 games. Got to see a lot of talented players from the Western region, which includes Oregon, Washington, Idaho, Montana, and Northern California.
Wow.
Just got to see them compete against the other 6 regions throughout the country, and it was a blast seeing high caliber players play at the national complex. And it was a great opportunity for me to meet the national coaches for the 12 and 13U teams and the athletic development program, the ADP program.
And people are really starting to notice not only the West Coast, but this area because of some big name guys. One who you're very familiar with, Andrew Vaughn, who is not only in one of the top draft picks, but he's tearing it up as a rookie. What's that been like for you watching him after coaching him in high school?
You know, it has been a pleasure. It's something that my boys and I've got 3 boys all under the age of 8, and they love watching him play baseball. So every morning we get up and check the highlights. If he's on TV, we're watching him. But it's been a blast to watch him succeed like we all knew he would and could at the highest level. He is a joy to watch.
Phenomenal, right?
Yeah.
I mean, just absolutely. He was a great, I coached him a little bit when he was younger, too, and he always had that tenacity. He was always a competitor, understood the game really well. He was just the prototypical baseball player. And I think it really speaks well of the competition around here because, he was a star, he was a standout, but, who would have predicted the success he's having at that next level? And I think it speaks very highly of all the competition and the level of play that you experience on a regular basis at the high school level here in the North Bay.
Yeah, there's quite a few players that are competing at the highest level, especially around the time of Andrew. You got Spencer in the Tigers organization. You actually have Justin Brule, who also from Casa with Spencer. He's pitching with the Dodgers right now. Another Casa player, Anthony Bender.
Anthony Bender, yeah.
With the Miami Marlins. So great competition, especially through those years. Really good competition now. It just continues. But definitely what a great era of Sonoma County baseball being represented by those guys.
Yeah, no doubt.
Don't forget Jake Shiner and Clayton Andrews. They're both knocking on the doorsteps of Major League Baseball. They're in the minors, double and triple A. So, excited to see them join the club.
You guys are getting back to kind of a more normal schedule now after playing that shortened spring schedule. How do you get a high school baseball team prepared after everything that everybody's gone through with COVID and everything and all the time you have now between here and the start of the season in the spring?
Well, we had a lot of time last year to prepare for our spring season. Even though it was shortened, we got 20 games. We spent a lot of time on the field together. We just followed the protocols, made sure everybody was safe and healthy, and knock on wood. And no one ever came down with a case of COVID. Summer was busy. We played a couple months in the summer, gave them some time off, but now they're hitting the weight room and doing their throwing programs and looking to play a little fall ball. But we've got a lot of time between now and the spring, and there's a lot of room for growth for everybody.
All right, Coach, thank you so much for joining, and looking forward to covering your games. We had some fun out here during baseball season, and looking forward to doing it again. You had some great games for us here on YSN365.com, and it's always a lot of fun to cover your teams.
Yeah, we had a great time last year, and we're looking forward to you being out there again.
All right, well, that's the story here at the half. 7-0 Cardinal Newman. We're going to take another quick break right here. And when we come back, we'll have the halftime stats and hopefully, if I can get it put together in time, some highlights of the first half of play.
Okay, thank you.
You matter. And it matters what you do. Your actions affect those around you and your community. It matters who you buy from, where you bank, your footprint on the environment. Since 1959, there's been a local financial cooperative that is distinctively different from a bank. Its charter requires it to do good for its members, their kids, and the communities where they live. That cooperative is Community First Credit Union. Anyone in the counties of Sonoma, Napa, Mendocino, Marin, or Lake can join. By banking with a credit union instead of a bank, not only do you get better rates, lower and fewer fees, but your locally earned dollars stay local. With Community First, you help people, businesses, and the schools where you live. Community First is also a leader in tech conveniences. The first with contactless debit cards, perfect in this pandemic era. We were the first locally based bank or credit union with an app to make deposits via your smartphone. And the first with 24/7 virtual banker powered by artificial intelligence.
I want a bank where I get more.
I want a bank where my community gets more.
Quiero un banco donde hablen mi idioma.
I want a bank where 80% of management are women.
I want a bank where I can get the most free ATMs nationally.
We want a bank that teaches us money. About money.
Bank where it matters to you, personally, ethically, locally. Community First, started by local teachers in 1959, is here for good.
Back at the half, you see the score 7-0. Newman and Leandro. We're going to take another quick break right here, and we'll be back with more in just a moment.
I'm here to announce my retirement from sports. Baseball, basketball, all of them. I feel like it's time. The pressure that it takes to play at my age is just too much. So I'm done with the endless advice from parents to keep my head up, to keep my head down, to keep my head in the game. I know you think you helped. I'm walking away from the coaches that left me on the bench every time the game was on the line. I'm sure they'll agree I'm leaving at the peak of my career. I'll miss my friends and the fun we had when we were young. I said I'd play this game as long as I was having fun. And now, it's time to call it quits. Any questions?
Who do you think can fix these issues?
Parents, leagues, coaches, everyone.
What are you going to do with all your free time?
Whatever's fun. Thank you.
So we're back here. We're getting ready to show you some highlights of the first half of play. And Jerry, take us through these plays, if you would.
Oh, let's see. Let me put my glasses on.
Here's the stop early on. They held them.
Oh, that. Acevedo. Did you say, is it Acevedo or
Acevedo?
Acevedo. Okay, well, I tell you what, man, he did a great job on that. But this right here, unfortunately, it was a tip ball. Was that first turnover. And that's okay. There's going to be another one coming up somewhere down the road, too.
I didn't show that one.
Okay.
I knew you could talk about it. Bierbauer.
Great run, man. He's got that speed. He can get around that corner, and he drops that shoulder. And I like the way this kid runs the football. I mean, look, they're way out of bounds. They're tackling. He's in Katati, and they're still tackling the kid.
And then here's the touchdown.
That was a great job of blocking.
Yeah, huge blocking, right?
the pancake job that took place on the left side from the left tackle. It was awesome.
And there's your numbers from the first half. 9 first down. Look at the rushing yardage for Newman. How different is that, to see a Cardinal Newman team with more rushing yards than passing yards after a first half of play? That's kind of interesting, isn't it?
Well, it is, and I think people are going to be surprised, which we were, to see the quarterback under center quite a bit. And normally there's a lot of running involved in that. So yeah, it is surprising. Like you said, we have this new era here. We have a new coaching staff, new head coach. He's implementing the things that he's learned through his career, which he's had a great career as a coach. And these kids are buying into it. All they're going to be able to do is get better. These kids are going to get better. And I like the way you had mentioned earlier about how Coach Sanchez will put these receivers in positions to catch the ball, and then the combination between the quarterback and the receivers is going to get better because they're going to work on it. The more time you work, the more time you put in it, the better you get at it.
No doubt. Well, the players are out on the field as we get ready for the second half of play. We'll take another quick break right here, and we will be back with more here at Cardinal Newman High School in just a moment.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a sport in high school.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages.
And number 3.
High school sports are safer than ever before.
This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators.
There is the danger zone, looking good here at the half, 7-0. You can see how those lights don't spill. It used to be the danger zone would be lit up pretty brightly. You could even practice over on the baseball field, the old lights, but that's code. That's up to code now, so that the neighbors are happy there's no spillage. And great job getting these put in before the season, man. They look great. I love them.
It's amazing to sit in here, and I can understand the quietness and the calmness of the neighbors, because it's not having any effect on the neighbors at all.
Yes, indeed. There's another nice wide shot of it.
You know what, Dave? I'm really impressed with the Ed Lloyd football field here, man. I mean, the people, the donors, the alumni, everybody. This is a beautiful field to play on. It's a beautiful field to be at. It's a great football atmosphere, and I'm just proud to be able to say that I had something to do with this, and all my fellow former teammates have something to do with this whole thing right here being what it is today. So there's a lot of tradition here, a lot of winning tradition, and like I said, there have been some changes. But you know what? It's a new tradition. It's a new time. So right now, these young men and Coach Sanchez, they get to put their mark in the Cardinal Newman history book, and I'm excited for them.
No doubt about that. We figured out who number 52 is. It's none other than Ryan Wall. There you go. The mystery has been explained. Ryan Wall is 52.
Our dub.
Had a great first half, man. I mean, heck, he was all over the field. Defensively, he did a great job.
You know what else, Dave? He got hurt early in the game, and I watched him. I saw him doing some limping, but he's come off on the sideline, but he's gone back in. And, during this day and age, man, I enjoy watching the kid. If you're hurt, you're hurt. I understand that. But, his willingness to go back out there to make his contribution to his teammates. I am impressed with our dub, Ryan Wall.
Definitely a good player for this team. Especially early on, first couple plays, man, he was a big part of it.
Newman gets the ball this half, huh?
Yes, they do. That was one of the questions, was who's going to kick off? You know, who's going to do the kicking off with both their kickers out? They have a lot of guys that either got hurt or didn't have enough practices to be eligible. And, you know, that's why they're kind of short. A lot of guys going both ways. And, you know, I don't see a lot of guys on that sideline over there. They've got maybe 20, 25 guys. See a lot of guys in street clothes over there that are not suited up without pads on. So
it's a mystery.
Nicholas Ayer drops back deep for Cardinal Newman. He had that great punt return. And away we go. Ayer takes it at the 10. Ayer bounces it to the outside. He's got a little room out there, and he gets out to the 35. Of course, we miss Zion Nunley on those kickoff returns. Hope he's doing well up at Washington State.
Yeah, Zion was something to see, but Ayer right here, Ayer, he is going to be something to be excited about. This young man right here, he's got a large heart, man, and I tell you what, he's going to be exciting on the return game.
I got to tell you, I had a chance to watch one of our games from last year with Coach Sanchez, and said, "Hey, you want to see a game? I've got him saved here on the TV." And he's like, "Yeah, I'd like to see it." He's like, "Who's number 9?" That's Zion. He's gone. About 2 plays later, "Who's number 9 again?" That's Zion, man. He's gone. He's at Washington State, Coach. Sorry. Oh man. Okay. All right.
Well, I tell you what, number 2, Ayer here. Ayers. Is it Ayers?
Ayer.
Ayer. Okay, just to make sure I don't want to screw it up too many times. He's going to get better.
Yeah.
This kid right here, he's moving. It's exciting to watch this kid on the return game. But here we go, Dave. What's going to happen here, buddy?
2nd and 10. Lucas Konechny. A pretty good first half with his feet. Couple INTs, though. I'm sure talk about that. When to just dump the ball, when not to force things. You know, and I think he kind of forced a couple passes in that first half. Not all his fault. The guys got their hands up, tipped him. It was Bierbauer. He had over 50 yards in the first half, and San Leandro is right there, and they snuff him. It's going to be 3rd and long.
8 guys from the San Leandro defense just hit him.
Yeah.
8.
8 out of 11. That's pretty good numbers.
That's huge numbers. They're loading up on the run defense, seems like, at this point. Big down, Dave. Big down, 3rd and 10.
Yes, it is.
You know, it's important to get that first drive, especially when you come back out of half. That first drive is really important because you're trying to set another tempo. So
yeah, there's some coaches that believe the last possession of the first half, first possession of the second half are the 2 most important of the football game. So we'll see. Momentum could swing big time in San Leandro's favor right here. Konechny will try and pick up the first down. A little pressure. And Konechny's going to get knocked out of bounds for a big loss, and that fires up San Leandro for sure.
Yeah, look at that sideline there.
Yeah, you can feel that energy all the way over here. Here it is again. Kind of a coverage sack, really. He had nobody to throw to. And Ferrari Miller knocks him out of bounds. Look at that sideline, man. They are fired up. So Newman will have to punt. Acevedo will do the punting.
What doesn't he do?
He does it all. Dropping back deep. Devin Daniels, very dangerous guy. Try and get his hands on the ball. Coach Bowers told me all about Devin Daniels and his return ability. Good snap. Great kick. First guy down there is Lonzo Arterberry, and the ball's loose. Who's got it? Scramble for the ball. Lonzo Arterberry was right on the scene, and Newman has it. Coming up with the football is Steverson. Kai Steverson has it. Oh my goodness, but check out Lonzo Arterberry hustling down the field. And yes, indeed, the ball gets loose. Huge play for Newman. And Steverson comes up with that football. Second turnover of the night.
And that one was huge.
By San Leandro. Oh, is it ever? Gives Cardinal Newman tremendous field position. Deep in San Leandro territory. Kneckley looking over the defense. Satisfied. Bierbauer, lead blocker, went the other way, but Bierbauer manages to squirt down to the 20-yard line. One guy went left and one guy went right.
It was the first game of the season.
You saw that too, right? First game of the season, all right.
But he got positive yards.
Even numbers are left, odd numbers are right, or vice versa, I don't know. So Bierbauer carrying and picking up a couple. Again, he has been the workhorse in the backfield. Here's Acevedo this time. He bounces it to the outside. He scored the touchdown earlier, and he's just barely tripped up after a nice gain.
Yeah,
Cardinals marching down the field. Believe that's going to be first down yardage for Acevedo.
If he hadn't been tripped up, he'd be in that end zone again. I like his speed. I like his ability to change the speed and direction when he's running the ball.
They can get a first down inside the 3-yard line. Acevedo again bounces it, looking for the edge. He's close.
Touchdown.
He's in. Touchdown. Acevedo does it again. The danger zone is fired up again. Wow. Great job. I don't think that play was designed to go out that far, but Acevedo saw the opening and he took it. Injured player is Miller. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, it looks like he's looking for the gap right there, and he just kept bouncing and bouncing and bouncing.
They've underestimated his speed and his toughness. They really have, because like you said, it looked like that ball was coming right off the tackle, and he just decided to veer out and just applied the speed to it. Here you go. There's a big hole right there. He just
some nice blocking right there. Yeah.
And his determination. There it is.
I love Bardis is down there looking for somebody to hit, man. Bardis was stride for stride. Give me somebody to hit.
He was looking to do pancake somebody, man.
Yeah, he was.
Like a Waffle House, 74 right there.
So they're going to get lined up for the extra point now. Newman up 13-0. Lou out of the hold of Kneckley will try and add the PAT. The kick is up and good. So Cardinal Newman adds to the lead. They're now up 14-0. We'll take a break right here and be back with more as the Cardinals will kick it off in just a moment here on YSN 365.com. It's 14-0 Newman over San Leandro.
This isn't Madison Square Garden. These drills probably won't make anyone a #1 draft pick. But these players are practicing for something important. While they work on their jump shots, they're also learning teamwork, discipline, self-confidence, how to deal with wins and losses. Skills that will make them winners long after they leave the court. Support high school activities in your community, because when kids take part, they get set for life.
So the Cardinals add to the lead. Big play on offense by Mr. Acevedo.
And it all started with that big turnover.
Yeah, the turnover was key. Here's Acevedo again. Look at this blocking up front, that left side. Again, McCormack. A nice block on the outside by Homan. And then it was all Acevedo downfield. Lou will kick it away. And a short kick taken at the 29-yard line. One of the big guys saying, I do not get paid to carry the football. That's Guillermo Norberto.
Good business decision.
Yes. Yeah, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do.
That's right. And he did. Smart move.
So San Leandro, now their offense has been stymied. That first drive of the night, they got all the way down inside the 10-yard line. I think maybe even the 5 before Cardinal Newman's defense held them. But shutout on the board right now for Coach Pat Peel and his defense. So they've got to be happy with the way they have defended San Leandro's wing tee tonight. Kind of a hybrid. I talked to Coach Bauer. It's not really a Delaware wing tee, but here's a more typical jet sweep that you would see out of that offense. Devin Daniels carrying for a couple yards. Yeah, that jet sweep is kind of the bread and butter. We haven't seen that much so far tonight. Maybe they're going to open up the offense just a little bit.
You're going to have to open up something to make a difference in this game right here.
Second and 4, pretty nice gain that time for Devin Daniels. Feeney looking over the defense. And there's Miller, Ferrari Miller, big run, look out. Miller loose, still going. And Miller has a huge run. Ferrari Miller doing it. He's just a junior too. How
Dave,
about that?
That was beautiful. That was a beautiful job of running. It really was. The young man is just, he has a future.
He is electrifying.
Yes, he is.
And he might be shaken up. Here it is again. Look at him in the open field, just making people miss.
Ferrari. Boom.
Always wanted a Ferrari, you know. Coach Bowers has one.
He sure does.
Injured player down on the field, so.
That's Ferrari.
Yeah, I think it is Ferrari. Actually, maybe just cramps.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's pretty warm here today, so yeah.
You need to tune up this Ferrari. Just a little tune-up, huh?
Yep. 3 rushes for 77 yards for Ferrari. Well, some sad news here in the Cardinal Newman community this week. Our beloved former teacher, Frank Gieben, that's him on the right. Dave Buchholz, one of his great friends who was also a great teacher here at Cardinal Newman, passed away. His funeral was today. I knew him well. He was my art teacher here, assistant baseball coach. One of the guys that I just loved. He was such a great guy, and everybody loved being in his art class. And he really turned me on to art. I was an art minor in college, and largely because of that man right there, Frank Gieben. Seen him on the golf course recently, you know, a few months ago, and he will be dearly missed.
Yes, he definitely will be.
Back to the action. Dave Buchholz became a great photographer later on. I didn't remember him. He took some great pictures when I was at Newman, I remember, but man, he really blossomed in that category. Still doing it down in the East Bay. Here comes Daniels, and Devin Daniels gets good yardage. Close to a first down again. As all of a sudden, this wing tee offense is coming alive. Devin Daniels with a big run. He's also a junior. How good are these guys going to be next year with these juniors that can fly? I'll tell you what.
Yeah, they definitely have some speed, and you know, speed kills. We hear it all the time, and it is true, especially in athletics. It will definitely make a difference. There's another player down from San Leandro.
Yeah, and they're cramping up right now.
Because they only have 7 guys out there playing.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, it's, you know, I was going to say, we'll see if that has an effect in the second half. It's one of the, I don't know if that was Devin Daniels or, yeah, I think it was Daniels. The guy who just carried the ball.
Oh, it's down right now?
Yeah, I think it is.
It looks more like a lineman. Oh, maybe it is.
Yeah, 26. That's Devin. So, yeah, certainly. And it was humid today. You know, the smoke kind of held the heat in a little bit. It felt a little bit more like we were getting ready to do a game in the South somewhere, you know, Texas or Mississippi, I don't know, Louisiana perhaps, not Sonoma County. You know, we live here for the natural air conditioning, man. It didn't come in today. I don't know what happened there.
No, and thank God I put some air conditioning in my mom's house when I moved back here in 2006, because I just knew at some point I needed it. But you know what? This does remind me of, I've played in the South, you know, in Miami and Louisiana, and the humidity is something, but like you said, you know, it's the smog, not smog, excuse me, it's the smoke, but it looks like smog to me from my days of living in Southern California at UCLA and then playing for the LA Raiders. But you know what? There's a lot of things going on in the state of California. There's a lot of things going on in this world right now, everybody, and you know, people need prayers. There's a lot of things happening all over the world, and not just California. You know, you have back east, there's hurricanes, there's another one on the way. You have Afghanistan, and it's just a lot of things are happening. So when you get that time to get on your hands and knees and say an extra prayer, just please do it, because we all need it.
One of the heroes, man, who came through for us today, Ahern Rentals. We needed an extra scissor lift. Coach Sanchez wanted a camera in the end zone. We were taking up one of the scissors lifts. These guys came through big time today. Ahern Rentals, gotta love it. Thank you so much for helping us. You know, that's what it's all about. Community, high school sports, make something happen. I mean, literally, they got that lift here within about a minute and a half. Pat Peel got a hold of them, and they said, yeah, we'll provide that for you guys. You need that for the game tonight, and, you know, I love that. Sonoma County, Santa Rosa, still with the small town feel. Thank you, Ahern Rentals. Coach Bowers. So our guy David Day, man, he's been doing it for us for a long, long time, man. He's one of the best in the business. Still kicking it up there on the lip. Here comes Feeney, and Feeney's into the end zone for a touchdown, as San Leandro gets on the board. How about that? Pirates come alive on that drive. A couple guys injured, but they got down the field, and guess what, man? Got ourselves a football game, Coach.
We sure do have a football game right here.
Now, if they kick an extra point, man, I'm really going to be after Coach Bowers. Look at this run. That was just a nice little gat draw by the quarterback.
Gat draw.
The gat. They call that their gat offense. Scat gat, I'd like to say.
Well, the gat just got 6.
So they're going to go for 2.
This is a big play right here.
Yes, it is.
This is a huge, to come back to be a very huge
Then
play.
they would have to get 2 just to tie the game if they score again. Feeney looking to throw, nothing doing there. He is nailed in the backfield. Great pressure. Acevedo was there, but making the play was Kai Steverson. He came up with that fumble that set up the touchdown earlier.
I like
and
that.
It's 14-6.
14-6. Pat Peel's defense did a great job in stopping that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, that was a huge play. I want to remind you, if you want to become a part of it here at Cardinal Newman, what is it again, Ryan? 2027, right? Class of 2026? Okay, I'll get it right. Class of 2026. Intern Ryan Giacomini. Another one of the great Petaluma guys. We've had a few of them here on the Game of the Week. And they keep coming out here and helping us out. He's our spotter. He's running our audio tonight. He's doing a lot for us, doing statistics. And getting some great experience. November 14th is the open house. That's what you want to be at. If you want to come to Cardinal Newman and become a part of it, go to cardinalnewman.org and you can sign up for that open house November 14th. You got to see all the new stuff on campus, man. It is exciting, including these athletic facilities. Have you seen the new gym floor?
When did it go in?
It's new. It's like in the last couple of weeks, man. It is awesome.
Actually, yes. Okay, I thought it was new. I went in there.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful. They turned the logos around for us, for our live streaming, so the logos will now face the camera. So that was Monica. That's all Monica Myrtle right there.
There you go.
Doing it. She told me that, and I went and looked at them. I'm like, man, all right. That's what we need around here. People that make stuff happen. That is awesome. So Cardinal Newman will get the football back. A lot of football left to be played here tonight at Ed Lloyd Field, and we've got ourselves a one-score game. Short kick this time, dangerous. Acevedo takes it and gets out to about the 36-yard line.
Anytime Acevedo has his hands on the ball or he's tracking somebody down on defense, he's very exciting to watch because he's got that knack and that eye and that nose for the ball. And when 23 is out there, I get excited because something's going to happen. Something's going to happen.
Lucas Konechny taking the field now. Pat Peel can take a little break there. His defense gave up the first points of the night. Konechny up under center again, I formation. A little different Cardinal Newman offense than we've seen in the past. Bierbauer left side. Got about a yard and that's it.
San Leandro defensive line.
Man, I don't think you can get too conservative right now. There's too much time left. You can't start thinking about eating clock right here if you're Coach Sanchez. I think you've got to try to get some first downs and maybe even get another score. You might need one more score, at least. San Leandro's getting some confidence.
Yeah, they are. Draw up one of those plays where those receivers are in the open. And the quarterback, all he has to do is read the defense. That's what I'd like to see. But I'm sitting up here in the booth, so I'm just enjoying the game.
Konechny up under center again on 2nd and 9. Play action. Rolling, does find a guy in space for a couple, and he didn't hang on. It's incomplete. That was intended for Homan. Zach Homan couldn't hang on. He might be shaken up. Another Pirate down on the field as well. Man, they're dropping like flies, and they just can't afford injuries right now with this small roster. It's another cramp. They're trying to stretch out that calf, man. Somebody get those guys some water on that sideline over there.
Some Pedialyte.
Yeah, something.
Dave, you've had those cramps before.
Oh, it's brutal, man. There's nothing worse. You're debilitated. And, that's the thing you worry about on the road. You get on the bus. Did everybody bring some snacks? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You got to be able to take care of yourself as an athlete. And I know they got water on that sideline, but, you worry about, nutrition and stretching. And then it was hot today. So, now it's starting to cool off, but it was warm.
Dave, what I've noticed in sports, football, especially football, because I've been out to the Raider complex in Henderson, Nevada, and just their training facilities. I mean, the emphasis on it's not just conditioning, it's about what you eat. It's about, they'll run a blood test to see where your deficiency's at, and they will prepare the food and the proper shakes for you to help you get through the day. And nutrition is extremely important because you want to be able to maximize all the talent that you have. And when you're out there with a cramp, because I know what that feels like, it's not a good feeling because it could get worse. But, nowadays I'm noticing that teams are spending more time on nutrition because it's very important to have people out on the field.
Guillermo Norberto has made it to his feet, and he will leave under his own power. So, yeah, you got to stretch it out. It's tough, man. No, it's the worst feeling in the world, man, when those calves go on you. It's brutal.
Well, it starts with a calf, and it might grab you in your back or your shoulder, your neck, and then next thing you know, you're in a big ice tub. That's the only way they can save you. Because once it starts to grab you, it just doesn't let go.
3rd down and 9.
3rd and 9.
Coming up.
Down. This is a huge down.
36 yards.
This play right here.
It really is. Motion man is Kohut. Trying to set up the screen. Konechny gets out of trouble, finds Acevedo, but a great open field tackle by Devin Daniels. He needed some help to get Acevedo down, but he read that play pretty well.
He really did. You know what? He was able to get his hand on Acevedo and wait till the troops came, and because he was about to break that tackle. There you go. There, he's holding on for dear life.
And Ferrari Miller came, and also in on the tackle was Claudio Tinoco. So 4th down, Acevedo's going to have to punt. And it's another injured player. My goodness, man, how many plays in a row? This looks more like a knee injury, though. This was.
He's limping off the field, too.
Yeah, Kneckley might have been shaken up, too. And we've got the backup quarterback, Matthew Hilden, warming up. He's a big kid, 6'4", 290 he's listed out. I don't know about 290, but he's all of 6'4". Man, we've had our share of injuries tonight. That's tough. Yeah, this is Claudio Tinoco, who's down right there for San Leandro.
Well, Dave, you were talking about the new basketball gym, the new floor.
Yeah.
You know, I did have a chance to see it. You know, the Raiders Silver and Black production, they were doing a series called Raiders Life. And they called me last month, and they wanted to do an interview, a segment on me at home.
Kidding. Wow.
And I said, I tell you what, I'd rather do it at Cardinal Newman. And we did it right there in the gym.
No kidding.
Yeah, it'll be out. I'll let everybody know about it. But I said, you know what, this is where it all started, right here.
Yeah.
This gym is named after Coach Fitzgerald. And then if you walk out there, the Ed Lloyd field, these are the two people that have molded my life. So I did, the court is awesome. You know, Monica's done a great job.
Yeah, it looks good. And everybody's very proud of you as an alumni here, for sure. Not in.
Whoa. Nice snap.
Acevedo takes it and kicks it out of bounds on the near side.
Acevedo's punt goes out of bounds.
So San Leandro going to gather up a little momentum as they come up with a stop.
And now it's time for Cardinal Newman's defense. Let's go, Coach Peel. Peel off some big ones here. This is very, very, very important for the Cardinal Newman defense right here.
They have made some big plays. We'll see if they can come up with some more.
And now's the time to come up with with one now. Because if that San Leandro football team marches down this field and gets a touchdown, this whole momentum thing is going to definitely shift in a big way and won't be good for Cardinal Newman. But here we go. We'll see. We have, what, 60 yards to go?
60 yards to go with a chance to tie this game up. 5:10 to go. We are in the third quarter here at Ed Lloyd Field. Again, it's Dave Cox and Jerry Robinson bringing you the action tonight. High school football from the North Bay. A little misdirection. Space for Devin Daniel, and he's got a first down. Nice tackle in the open field by Steverson, but not until.
That was a big tackle by Steverson.
That jet sweep.
He turned on the Jets too. Look at that. Look at this kid run. Nice tackles, Stevenson, because he would have still been running.
First down, San Leandro. The Pirates offense is really coming alive, and they're opening things up a little bit in that wing tee. They're starting to run that jet sweep a little bit more, and that's opened things up in the middle for Feeney and how he scored his touchdown. So he brings them up to the line now. 1st and 10 inside Cardinal Newman territory at the 47-yard line. Miller goes in motion. They'll give it to Ferrari Miller. Acevedo had a piece of him in the backfield, but he ends up picking up 7 more yards. Ferrari Miller. And now we have an injured Cardinal down on the field. Looks like this time it's Zachary Homan. He's only a sophomore. He's had a good game tonight, too, and it looks like he's cramping up now. Yeah, look at the water guy bringing out the water, man. Everybody suck it up right now because trainers on the field.
I'm going to have to let both of these coaches know it's about Pedialyte. I have been through this. I remember my first year with the Philadelphia Eagles in training camp, and I didn't have a lot of body fat then. I do now, but back then I lost 13 pounds after the second practice. They had to take me to the hospital.
13 pounds?
13 pounds. You know what they did for me? Besides the IVs, they start putting Pedialyte on the water bottles.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's a great thing, and it's what we're going to need here. Come on, you guys. Get with it. Pedialyte. Don't get the clear stuff. Get the mixed berry.
You don't stock in Pedialyte? What do you got?
No, I should. I've been trying to save these kids, man.
Got a second down coming up here. About 4 yards to go for the Pirates. Better defense. They got about a yard. That's it. Acevedo, first guy on the scene as Feeney kept that time. Devin Feeney, the quarterback, he's had a pretty good game, but Newman has corralled him other than the touchdown.
And Acevedo just did a great job.
Yeah, that was a good hit.
You know what's happening? All this motion is starting to catch up to you, to the defense. You know, you settle in, you think you got it down, and all of a sudden, if you start to get tired, there's a lot of motion in this single wing or double wing, whatever you want to call this, or whatever it is. And sometimes it could be a little confusing. But that time, Acevedo did an outstanding job.
Big third down play. Of course, they'll go for it on fourth down if they don't get it here. Miller getting to the outside, and it's going to be close. Nice tackle by Nicholas Ayer. But Miller carries again.
Ayer just took the air out of that particular play. That was a great job of running it down the running back. Great tackle.
They might have to measure this one. They're eyeballing it.
Well,
I think they're calling it 4th and inches. I kind of thought he had the first down, but boy, it's 4th and inches. I'm talking inches here.
Hey Dave, I just noticed, is that a Buccaneer? That's the Buccaneers right there on that helmet, huh?
Yeah, more or less. Yeah, they're the Pirates, but they got kind of the Buccaneer logo. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Play at Burrell Field down there in San Leandro. I've done games there before. Big play right here, 4th down. It's going to be Feeney keeping to the outside, and he's got the first down. Great play fake to Martin right in the middle. And Feeney picks up first down yardage. Demetrius Feeney, senior quarterback, free safety. Like that offer he's got to Air Force. That's pretty good. They're talking to Fresno State, a couple other schools about him too, so who knows where he'll end up somewhere at the next level. He has options because he's got grades, right?
It's because he definitely has grades. You don't get an invitation or a scholarship offer from the Air Force Academy unless you have some grades.
I think that's one of the misconceptions a lot of great athletes have, is they just have to be a great athlete. It's not the case, man. You got to fit. You got to fit all the boxes. You have to check all the boxes.
Well, you know, and David, and also, I mean, you know, athletes, you have to be eligible to be able to play.
Yeah.
You know, and it's important.
Ball starts Leandro.
Penalty that time goes against the Pirates, so it's going to be 1st and 15. Good opportunity now for the Cardinals after that penalty. That was the one thing Coach Bauer said that his team cannot afford. Martin straight ahead, gets the yardage back, and a whole bunch more. Martin dragging Cardinals down inside the 20-yard line. That is a first down.
Martin with the run.
Great run by Martin.
That was a great run. It's unbelievable here. I'm going to watch this young man right here. Just check him out.
See the defense trying to dig in. But again, I think you're right. That play action, that motion opened that hole up in the middle.
That motion, what it does, it takes your, if you take your eyes and follow that, it's a distraction. And he did a good job of running. He really did. But
took 3 guys to bring him down,
right.
too. 1st and 10. Another big run down inside the 15-yard line. Here come the Pirates. That was Devin Daniel.
You know, Dave, what I'm noticing is that when they start their sweep, they start to run, they're cutting it back. And, you know, our defense is pursuing to the ball. And a lot of these inside runs, they're not designed to go back in. They look like they're designed to go out. But the running backs are just, they're talented enough to realize, you know what, and quick enough to make those adjustments And they're getting some chunks of yardage here. They're moving the chains.
Yes, they are. 3rd and 1. They didn't get the first down on that somehow.
Ooh.
And straight ahead, I think they got it that time, though.
Well, the whole student body was in on that tackle.
Yep. And Eric Strom says, yes, that's first down yardage.
First down, Leandro.
Minute left here in this 3rd quarter, a little more than that. Newman defense trying to dig in. This game is getting interesting here at Cardinal Newman High School. San Leandro down by 8. 1st and 10 from the 12, clock ticking. Feeney looking over the defense. He'll keep. Nice play fake to Martin. But the defense converges and brings him down at the 10-yard line. Nice job by the defense that time.
That was Zachary Kelly, I'm sorry. That was a great tackle. That was a good tackle. That right there, open field tackle, and there was not much give on that particular play. Because my man, he had his mind set on the end zone.
And I believe we have a timeout taken. No, the official's going to take a timeout. There's another injured player. He's trying to crawl off the field on that far side. Bring out the water bottles. Let's go. .16 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter, a 14-6 game. Beautiful night here in August. We saw football in March and April, which was kind of weird.
Yeah.
But love this time of year. Fall is always great in Sonoma County, and we're very pleased to bring you high school football. Newman has like 4 home games in a row we're going to be covering, and then we're going to be doing some other schools as well. Hopefully more. If you'd like to find out what it takes to get your school broadcast, the Booster Club can find sponsors, whatever, do a couple games. We've been talking with a few other schools about doing some of their games, 1 or 2. We'd love to spread it around. You know, it's what we're all about here, is trying to support everybody here in Sonoma County as much as possible.
And you know what, Dave? Everybody should have an opportunity, really, because I'm telling you, all you want to do is to be seen and recognized from somewhere. And this is a great vehicle. Like I said, I wish YSN was alive and around.
What do you mean? You had film, right? Reel-to-reel film. What was that?
The 8mm.
The projector.
Yeah.
And around, here comes Miller. Miller dives forward, finally dragged down from behind by Steverson. Nice run, though.
He has some skills running this ball. I mean, if you watch him, you see him cutting in and out, and he's either going to go forward, he's going to slide sideways, laterally, and this kid has some skills.
Not sure. It's 1st and goal. He did get the first down, so here come the Pirates as the quarter comes to an end. Wow. Great game. And just like that, we are going to head for the final quarter of play. And we've got ourselves a ball game. The Pirates are down by a score, but they'll change and come to the other end of the field with a chance to tie it up as we head into the 4th quarter. We'll step aside right here. What a game here on YSN 365.com. The Pirates and the Cardinals heading for the 4th quarter. 14-6 Newman.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a sport in high school.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages.
And number 3.
High school sports are safer than ever before.
This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators.
End of the 4th quarter. And it is 14-6, but San Leandro is knocking on the door. Great game. Shout out to Mariah Vogue, who just texted us. You know her well. You guys work together. She does a great job with Shoes for Kids and people doing good. So thanks for watching, Mariah.
Way to go, Mariah. Another great athlete. I mean, Hillsborough.
Yeah, she was good. Yeah. All right, Pirates knocking on the door here as we start the fourth quarter. Run up the middle, and it is a touchdown for Devin Daniels.
Daniels with ball carrier with a touchdown.
Just like that. Wow, San Leandro putting points on the board to start the fourth quarter. What a way to start the quarter, huh?
It is. Yeah, what a way to start the quarter. This right here is the biggest play of the game. Once again.
Yeah, going for two. They can tie it up, or they're going to be down by a score still. We know they're not a field goal kicking team, so it would take another touchdown. See if they can get it in here. Cardinals have held. They did it again. So the Cardinals will hold on to the lead. Here's the touchdown again. Straight ahead. Good effort to get in the end zone.
Yeah, but
excuse me, that was Martin. Jonathan Martin with the touchdown.
But these two defensive stops on these 2-point conversions, that obviously is making a difference in the game. And that was a huge way to go, Pat Peel and his defense.
All right, we're going to take another break right here as it is now 14-12. Things are getting interesting here at Ed Lloyd Field. We'll be back with more in just a moment.
This isn't Madison Square Garden. These drills probably won't make anyone a #1 draft pick. But these players are practicing for something important. While they work on their jump shots, they're also learning teamwork, discipline, self-confidence, how to deal with wins and losses. Skills that will make them winners long after they leave the court. Support high school activities in your community, because when kids take part, they get set for life.
So now things get interesting. A one-score game. Still, they didn't get the 2-point conversion. But the next score for San Leandro can give them the lead. Now the question is, can Cardinal Newman get things going? Short kick. Nice job by Air to come up and take it in space. Air out to midfield. Great return. Wow, tremendous decision for Nicholas Air. And a little extracurricular on that far side. We may have a penalty marker down over there. Sure enough, penalty markers flying as that tackle was right on that sideline. And some frustration came out. We'll see if they'll have to sort this out. They're talking it over.
I think somebody might get thrown out of this game.
Wow. That'd be something.
That sideline got a little crazy over there, Dave.
There's Eric Strom, our referee. Wearing the white hat. They're writing numbers down, so you might be right, man. They're checking the card, looking for numbers. That's the last thing San Leandro needs, with a bunch of guys hurt, but a bunch of guys not eligible. And you can feel Coach Bauer's pain right now. Oh my goodness.
He's feeling it in his back too.
Oh my goodness, that hurts. Yeah, and he's been here since the mid-90s, man. So he's seen a lot of Pirates come and go. We were talking basketball. We did a basketball game there. I did many years ago on Bay TV. Jared Cunningham was the star of the team. He remembered, man. He remembered the deal. So I was like, yeah, I was there. Boy, long look at this by the referees.
I think somebody's headed to the shower, Dave.
That'd be a shame to see somebody get booted, but yeah, some stuff happened over there. Here comes Eric Strom. personal foul. I didn't hear any numbers or ejections, however. Coach Bowers is like, okay, what's going on? It's going to give Newman tremendous field position. They had good field position in midfield, but this is a huge penalty, man. I mean, it is moving. They're still walking, man. They're walking and walking and walking. Is it like a double penalty? I mean, I've seen some 15-yarders in my day, but that looked like about 25. I don't know.
You know what, Dave? I'm going to call this what it is. That's a dumb penalty. That is dumb.
Yeah, that hurts. Right after you had all that momentum. Oh, my goodness. You're right. Man in motion for Newman. Bierbauer, the lone back. Plunges to the 25-yard line.
Bierbauer, the ball carrier, at 25.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get frustrated. You know, sometimes people do dumb, stupid stuff, and you need to learn to control yourself. You need to control yourself, young man.
2nd and about 7 now. Bierbauer gets 3. Close to a first down. I think that is going to be first down yardage. As Konechny throws that one complete. And they will move the chains. Carnali, I believe, caught that one. Big play right there as they get that first down, and now they're inside the red zone.
Here we go.
Back to the offset I formation. 1st and 10 from the 18.5. Konechny takes the snap. Bierbauer left side. Bierbauer with great second effort. Making things happen. That's a good run.
Dave, that's a great run, because what that does, that's taking the will and the spirit away from that defensive line right there. I mean, look at this running, the blocking. Great combination blocking, and these hard yards, he's not stopping. He's got his legs moving. And that's one of the most frustrating things for a defense. Is when they can control the ball by running the ball, is really frustrating and demoralizing. So that looks like what Newman is doing right now.
Kiko Hernandez with a nice block on that play right there. Come the Cardinals now. Offset I to the near side. 2nd and about 3. Bierbauer again. Or excuse me, Acevedo. Acevedo looking to turn the corner, and he gets down inside the 10 for a 1st and goal. Wow. Santino, Acevedo making things happen for Cardinal Newman.
Santino, he's just so smooth going around that corner. I don't underestimate this kid. This kid's got great talent, great speed, especially getting around that corner. He's smooth.
First and goal. They're going to leave Acevedo in at tailback. He's that guy they like around the end zone. He's got a nose for the end zone. Lead blocker will be Zachary Homan. 1st and goal. Acevedo. Great block on the left side by Dylan Wagner, and he gets down near the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal, Newman. As the Cardinals try and punch it in. Eating up a little clock right now, too.
That's a good idea.
2nd and goal from the 2.
Touchdown. Oh.
Somebody moved. They take too much time. Legal procedure. That hurts. Oh, my goodness. That hurts. Coach Sanchez looking over that play clock. Very organized. He you know, you can tell that he's got some great experience, because, man, he came in here and he hit the ground running. And that's what they needed. You know, they needed somebody who was going to get this ship righted and floating in the right direction, and he's done that for sure. A little delay there to Acevedo, and the defense converges. Miller was there along with Guillermo Norberto. He's had a great game.
He sure has.
Norberto.
You know what, Dave, that defense over there, that San Leandro defense, they are talking to each other, and they understand right now if we hold Cardinal Newman right now and force him into a field goal, we still got a chance.
Yeah, field goal, you know, it helps a little bit, but still a touchdown gives them the lead.
That's
so,
true.
A field goal would be great, but they really could use 6 right here. Konechny with pressure, throws over the middle, incomplete. Nice coverage by Feeney.
Incomplete pass.
Feeney does a nice job on that play defensively. Now it's a decision you got to make. You going to go for it on 4th down, or are you going to try the field goal? I think you might as well go for it. Field goal really doesn't do you a lot of good. Good pressure. There's Feeney arriving right as the ball arrived with Nelson. No, they're going to kick it. Okay. Lou will try it.
Could it be a fake, Dave?
His kick is up. His kick is good. Big one right there for Lou as he puts it through the uprights. And boy, did the Cardinals need some points, although a touchdown, like, we were doing the math, still would put them behind. So we'll take a break right here. Cardinal Newman will kick it off. When we come back, it is now 17-12. Cardinal Newman over San Leandro.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a sport in high school.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages.
And number 3.
High school sports are safer than ever before.
This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators.
So Newman puts points on the board to make it 17-12. But do the math, San Leandro, they're not going to kick a field goal. At least that's what we were told. We were also told they weren't going to punt, but they punted, so whatever. 8 minutes and 14 seconds, opening night here. Week 0, they like to call it here in high school football. Coach Sanchez's first game as the head coach here at Cardinal Newman. And they are in the lead with 8 minutes and 14 seconds to go here on Old Redwood Highway.
Old Redwood Highway, that's what it is. That's where we're at.
Where we're at.
That's where we're at.
Danger zone making a little noise. They've been kicking it short, trying to keep the ball out of Daniel's hands, but he's creeping up right now. He kind of senses the opportunity, and Lou kicks it a little deeper. This is Ferrari Miller who takes it. Oh, what a tackle in the open field. Great job by Nicholas Ayer, who has come up huge on special teams tonight. And that was a big one right there, because that guy gets loose. We know what he can do. Penalty marker down. Here's that play by Ayer.
Watch his speed. Watch him come off this corner. Look at him.
Unblocked.
And he just lays out and makes the tackle. He's holding on. Come get me. Give me a little help. Big play. Big special teams play.
Penalty marker down. Eric Strom will straighten this out. Legal use of helmet. What do we got there?
I'm not sure. Is that 12 men on the field? I don't know what that is.
Something. Come on, look it up, Ryan. Let's go. Come on, let's go, baby. Ryan Giacomini, he's going for it. He's going to find that out for us. I don't know all the signals, man. That's why we like to mic the referee up, right? So he can just say it out loud, but we don't have that.
Actually, I didn't see the signal because the smoke got in the way.
Uh-huh.
There you go.
First and 10. Ferrari Miller near midfield.
Miller, the ball carrier.
He picks up about 3.
Acevedo.
Santino Acevedo making the tackle again.
What a cool name.
That is a good name.
That's a great name. He's all over the field. That was a nice tackle.
It does mean 12 men on the field. You were correct.
Okay.
Jerry Robinson can't put nothing past you. My goodness. They worked so hard on that yesterday. I was here setting up, testing our cameras, and I saw they were working on all the special teams and getting them on and off the field, making sure they had the right number of guys on the field. Somebody obviously messed up on that one. Nice if you can have 12 guys out there.
Yes.
Ferrari Miller again. And Miller rumbles down inside the 40-yard line. First down. Wow, nice run by Ferrari Miller. He's a good one.
He definitely is a good one, man. This is a good football game right here. Just stick off the season. That O-line.
Nice cut right there.
Oh, yes. Nice job of blocking, too.
Or that was Devin Daniels, excuse me. That was Devin Daniels, not Ferrari Miller. These numbers are a little hard to read, the gray numbers. Coach Bowers, can we get some darker numbers on those uniforms, please? There ought to be a law. Here comes Feeney keeping. And Feeney picks up good yards. He hasn't been able to get in space too much. He had the one touchdown. But other than that, Newman has done a pretty good job corralling the elusive quarterback. And he's kind of limping a little bit, going over to talk to coach. Huge drive right here, and I tell you what, they're at the 34-yard line. They're moving the chains a little bit, and there's a lot of time remaining. If you're Newman, you got to watch that time too, because if they do score, you want to have enough time to get back down the field.
Yes, I do. Newman needs a turnover right now. A turnover would make a big difference.
Misdirection. Here's Miller, almost wrapped up in the backfield, but Miller gets away, and he's got another first down. Oh my goodness. They had a shot at him, couldn't wrap him up. Tell you what, that defense has got to suck it up right now for Cardinal Newman. Another 6 minutes to go.
Yeah, it's showtime now. It's showtime now. Like I said, they're doing a lot of that misdirection stuff here, and if you get tired and your eyes start to wander, look out.
You're in trouble, yeah.
You're in trouble.
Feeney brings him out of the huddle. Feeney, design play. He'll keep all the way, and he goes down near the 20-yard line. Coming up from the bottom of the pile, guess who? Santino Acevedo. 2nd and 8.
Two in the play. Brings up 2nd and 8. 20-yard line.
Huge series. Right
Yeah,
here.
we're heading for the 5-minute mark.
Yes, buddy.
Ferrari's over 105 yards now tonight. He's averaged 13 yards per carry, 8 rushes, 105 yards for Ferrari Miller.
I wish he'd try a little harder.
A little secret weapon there. Yeah, he didn't start, so he's one of those guys maybe, okay, he's not starting, and all of a sudden, yeah, coach told me. I think that's Martin up the middle. He gets a couple more. Defense digging in.
Yeah, we're getting down to that time.
It's going to be 3rd down from the 19-yard line. 3rd and 5, we're going to call that. Huge play. We know they're going to go for it on 4th down, right? So it's 4-down territory. Clock is ticking. Both teams have 1 timeout remaining. That's it. So that's a key number right there. If you're Newman, when do you burn that? Again, you want to leave yourself enough time if they score. 3rd and 5. Oh, somebody moved. I saw that. That's a big penalty right there.
Dave, at the beginning of this play right here, I'm watching the quarterback, and he was frustrated. He was angry. He was shouting information out in directions to people. And
somebody was supposed to go in motion, and I think he started to a little late, but then somebody else went. It Yeah, they didn't have that down. You can see the coaching staff's a little frustrated with it too. And again, they only have one timeout too, so they've got to be careful. Although for them, they would like to milk the clock down as far as possible right now and try and take the lead. Third and 10 now, a little more than that after the penalty. Big play right here. Feeney in the backfield. Can they wrap him up? Yes, they can. A loss of a couple, and it's going to be 4th down. Wow, the Cardinal defense comes up big right there. I'm not sure if that was a design play or just a missed handoff right there, or somebody went the wrong direction.
Well, it didn't work. I know that.
Didn't look right.
It did not look right, and it did come out in Cardinal Newman's favor. And what's this? 4th down? You said? Oh yeah.
Yeah, 4th and 13. Here's your ball game right here.
4th down, 13 yards to go.
And it looks like San Leandro is going to take their final timeout of the ball game. Great night here at Cardinal Newman. Football not the only thing going on. We talked about volleyball, girls tennis is practicing, girls golf, boys and girls water polo and cross country are all happening right now here on campus. So it's awesome. You come out here in the afternoon and there's kids everywhere playing sports like it should be, you know. And it's awesome. It really is awesome. Again, the new lights, how awesome do they look?
It looks like there should be a film crew out here. You know what I'm saying? It's that type of setting. Like there should be a motion picture being hooked up here. But
we've got a great football game. I mean, look at this, man. We're coming down to the last 3 minutes on opening night. Coach Sanchez's first game, and the game is on the line right here, 4th and 13.
This is exciting. This right here is really exciting. I did not anticipate it being like this, but you know what? High school football is back, and I tell you what, that's where you build your character. This is going to be building character for these two teams right here. And like you said, we got, 3 minutes and 18 seconds to go, Dave, and we will find out.
Well, they just corrected the timeouts. So we thought they had one each left. Nobody, I kind of thought that wasn't right, but up on the board, that's what they had. And it's actually, that was San Leandro's first burn timeout. So, okay. That changes the equation a little bit. Scoreboard operator was a little slow on the draw there. That's okay. Here we go. 4th down and 13. Danger zone making some noise. Feeney to throw. Has a man, but it's incomplete. Oh my goodness, is it interference?
Yes, it is.
Nicholas Ayer might have been hanging on to him just a bit right there. They had him stopped. Oh my goodness.
You talk about a thriller on Old Redwood Highway.
Yeah.
Here it is.
I'm not sure if it's an automatic first down though. It's a 15 or a 10-yard penalty in high school. Let's wait and see what Eric Strom does here. Obviously they're going to take the penalty. And it is a first down. Here it is. You make the call.
Penalty against Newman. It'll be an extra first down for San Leandro.
Yeah, might have got there just a little early. Yeah. Coach Sanchez kind of knew it, I think. Feeney, so a new set of downs. Boy, that changes the equation. They were almost off the field, the Cardinal Newman defense, but now they've got to deal with the Pirates again with 3:12 to go. Feeney with Martin. It is Martin straight ahead. And he is dropped at the 10 after a gain of a couple.
Yeah, that Cardinal Newman defense is tightening up.
He got to the 11-yard line.
Second down from the 11.
Wow, what a game. 17-12, and here come the Pirates as we are under 2:40. If I'm Cardinal Newman, man, I might want to take one of my timeouts right here. Like I said before, you got to leave yourself enough time. Because obviously there's plenty of time if you're the Pirates. They're not worried about time.
It's time for the defense to step up and shine.
Misdirection. Ferrari Miller close to the 5-yard line. Got an extra yard even down in there. It's going to be close to the first down, maybe about a yard short. And Miller's shaken up again.
So Newman has 3 timeouts.
Yeah, they do. That's what I'm saying. The timeouts were incorrect that were on the board. Ferrari Miller injured again. He got to about the 4-yard line, so it's going to be either 1st and goal or 3rd and inches. Take your pick. 2nd and 1, excuse me. I think that's the case. I think they're calling it 2nd and 1. This does give the Cardinal Newman defense a little bit of a breather right here.
A much needed one.
Yeah.
They're in that huddle. I'm looking at the Newman defense over here right now. They're getting their instructions and they're getting fired up. It's on your shoulders, defense. Right now.
Miller makes it off the field. He's got to leave for one play after the injury. Peel and Sanchez both out there.
Yeah, this little break right here is going to help their defense.
A little breather, and they got organized. They got a chance to get organized right there.
Yep. Talk about alerts and what to look for. And
it is 3rd down, 3rd and 1. Feeney looking over the defense. And around Devin Daniel. He's got the first down near the 2-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal for San Leandro. Big play right there for Devin Daniels.
You know, this has been a really good football game to watch to kick off the season here. For me, I really think it is.
I think Cardinal Newman took a timeout that time.
1st and goal from the 2.
1st and goal from the 2-yard line. Wow, with 2 minutes to go. Drama, to say the least, here on opening night for the 2021 fall season.
But you gotta love it, huh, Dave? This is what this sport's about.
It's great. I mean, we haven't had a lot of close football games here at Cardinal in the last few years. I gotta tell you, that opener last year against Windsor was a real good game. And of course, a lot of people are looking forward to that rematch later in the year. And they play Vacaville next week. I tell you what, that's going to be a great game because the Bulldogs are a very good football team, one of the top-ranked teams in their section. And then they also play Vintage. The Crushers won their league last year. They got their running back coming back. So we got some great games on tap for you here to start the season. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Who set up that schedule? That's I'll tell you what, they're going to be testing early.
Yes, they are.
Often.
1st and goal for the San Leandro Pirates. Trying to take the lead for the first time tonight. They're trying to get the clock straightened out, or what's going on? There's Lucas Konechny throwing some passes, keeping that arm loose for what could be a huge drive. If San Leandro scores and Newman gets the ball back with just under 2 minutes to go. They're trying to, I think, put some time on the clock. I'm not sure. Or no, they're having trouble with some fans maybe down there. Okay, there's car headlights in the parking lot. That's what it is. Man, I couldn't figure out what was going on. They were all looking that way like they're looking at the scoreboard, and I thought maybe they were trying to get time on the clock, or then I thought maybe they were talking to some fans, maybe unruly fans, but I guess it's there were some headlights shining straight toward the field and making it hard for San Leandro on offense here is going that way.
And there's no one in the car.
It's a new one on me.
There's a car with the headlights on in the parking lot.
Grab a hammer. No.
So if you left your lights on, turn them off.
Well, how long is this going to take to get straightened out? This is a new one on me, man. I've never seen this at a high school football game. They got him?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much for turning the headlights off. You never know what you're going to see.
It was Friday Night Lights.
Friday Night Lights, not the kind of lights we were hoping for. Here we go, first and goal, Pirates, San Leandro. Little mix up in the backfield and nothing doing there.
Big play. Ooh.
Ball might have come loose. Cardinal Newman was hoping they had it as Bierbauer ended up with it. So, wow, that was interesting.
What happened? Oh, Newman called a timeout.
Another timeout,
okay.
yeah.
All right.
Newman called a timeout.
Yeah, time's precious right now.
Yeah, it is. I think that's Newman's down to 1, but the scoreboard and me are not on the same page here. I'll put it in manually. San Leandro took 1, I know that. Yeah, Newman's got to save time. Like I said before, Newman's got to save some time on the clock. That's what they're up against. Headlights are on again? Oh my goodness. Somebody go out there and turn the headlights out. So maybe Newman didn't even take a timeout. I don't know. I'm confused. I have no idea how many timeouts Newman has left now, but
one thing we do know.
Somebody's got their headlights on. That's what we do know.
That and the ball is on the 2-yard line?
Yeah, about the 1.5.
1.5?
Yeah, that's where I've got. No, okay. You might be right. 2-yard line. Depends on which angle you look at. This is it's a good view of it right here. About the
San Leandro will have second and goal from inside the 2.
Yeah, it's around the 2-yard line. That's what it is. Coach Bauer's talking with his Pirates. Defense comes back on the field. The drama of high school football. Man, I tell you what, we got a good one here. Start the season. Second and goal from the 2. Feeney gives it to Martin, left side, and he's in. Touchdown. Martin busts through. And San Leandro takes the lead. Wow. Great blocking on that play. That's Martin's second touchdown of the night.
He just walked in there.
Yeah, that hole was wide open for him.
Well, like you said, the offensive line is one of the strengths of the San Leandro football team.
Yeah, Coach Bauer loves his offensive line.
And once again, Newman's defense, this is a big 2-point conversion.
Yes, it is, because a field goal, if they hold right here, will give you the lead. If they get this, a field goal will tie the game and send you into overtime. So that's huge. San Leandro is going to take a timeout. Let's look at the touchdown again. Watch where this hole opens up. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was a wedge he had to run behind right there.
That was a triple team right
Yeah,
there,
that was easy. Yeah, that was all on that left side. Had a couple guys just collapse down. And he was untouched. I mean, he just squirted right into the end zone. Let's slow this down a little bit, see if we can pick up some of the blockers' numbers. Yeah, right there, one of the guys leading the way was Ray Ve'e. Coach talked a lot about him. And that was a great block by Vea. He was playing tight end right there, and he just busted it open. Check him out, 28. You'll see him left side of the screen, making the block. Right there. Boom. Very nice.
Well executed.
Coach Bauer's nickname is Boom, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah.
Boom, boom.
Boom, boom, yeah. Minute and 49 left. 18-17. So a lot of time if you're Cardinal Newman and you've got that 2-minute drill down, right?
Yep.
We're going to see it.
Well,
It'll be tested. Here come the Pirates looking for 2 on the conversion. Feeney's going to throw, and he's got it. Wide open, Devin Daniels. And it is 20-17. Huge play.
It was a big-time conversion, 2-point conversion for San Leandro, but you know what? We still have a minute and 49 seconds to go.
Yes, they do.
And we have opportunity here to tie the game or win the game. And what more can you ask for?
Yes.
Friday night's lights here at Ed Lloyd Field off of the old Redwood Highway.
So what a game, man. Everything you could ask for on a Friday night. 20-17, San Leandro in the lead. Cardinal Newman will get the hands on the football and hope for a dramatic finish in Coach Sanchez's opener. Of course, the kickoff is key. Nicholas Ayer has done a great job giving them field position a few times tonight, and they will ask him to do it again right here.
And if I'm San Leandro, I'm not kicking the ball to Ayer. Nope.
No, squib. You're talking squib maybe, but that even gives Newman a pretty good field position.
That's true.
There's Ayer back deep for Cardinal Newman. Danger zone making some noise. Ferrari Miller will tee it up. Final 1 minute and 49 seconds here on opening night. End over end kick. Bounces, tipped. Ayer has it, but he goes down back at the 27-yard line. A little confusion as far as who is going to grab that. Acevedo had a chance to get a hand on it, but he let Ayer take it. And now it's up to Lucas Konechny in the offense.
Come on, Konechny. It's time to start connecting. You got a minute and 42 seconds to make a lot of connections.
Cardinal Newman is 73 yards away. Field goal would tie it. Konechny throws over the middle. He's got a man. Preston Kohut picks up some yardage. Cardinals will hustle back up to the line. 2nd and about 1. Good start to the 2-minute drill. Clock's running. Konechny has some space to this side. He can get the first down and stop the clock, which he does. He's limping, though, I'll tell you what.
He is limping.
Yeah.
But he's staying in the game.
1st and 10, Newman, their own 42.
Yep, 3rd and 2 now. Or no, 1st and 10, excuse me. They're at the 42. Minute 20 to go. A lot of time. Trips to the far side. Konechny swings it out incomplete. Intended for Bierbauer. Clock stops. 2nd and 10.
That's not bad. Hey, clock stops. Catch a little air, a breather or two, regroup.
They're now 58 yards away. So here we go. Cardinals come up to the line. Second down. Complete. And stepping out of bounds. Complete to Zach Kelly.
Well executed.
It's going to be third down. And 2. So you got to think about getting that first down. You got to keep talking about stopping the clock. They do have a timeout. I believe 1 timeout remaining. Connectly, pump fake, going deep here on third down. And no marker down. They're not going to call pass interference there. It was close. Did he look back up at the ball? That would be the question. Kind of an interesting, Newman's trying to get a timeout. Couldn't see it on that replay, unfortunately. See if we can pick it up on this one. Newman desperately trying to get him to stop the clock. Boy, I don't know. He didn't really turn around for the ball right there. I don't know about that one.
He didn't turn around at all.
No. 4th and a couple now. That was a gutsy call, though, to go for long on there on 3rd and 2.
That used to be called face guarding. I don't know.
Yeah, right. You know, you're required to turn around and look for the ball, right? 4th down, Newman.
This is it.
Connectly fires. Incomplete. San Leandro takes over. And the Pirates begin to celebrate. They trailed till the final 2 minutes, and they get a touchdown at the very end of the game. And now they have a chance to get into victory formation and get out of here with a win.
This has been a good football game. There's a lot. There's a lot to learn from this game.
Yeah.
On both sides of it, and you know, I'm proud of the young men that played today. A lot of learning. Come together as a group.
Victory formation for the Pirates. Newman, I think, has a timeout remaining. That's what's on the clock, anyways. Not going to help him though. And this ends up being really the play of the game. You make the call. Was this pass interference? Newman got called for a pass interference that kept San Leandro's drive alive on 4th down. They don't get the call right there. That was Jalen Watkins down on coverage. Sure, if you're a San Leandro fan, you're saying, no, Pat, what are you talking about? That was a great call. Newman fan, not so much. And I believe Newman has now officially taken their final timeout. 54 seconds remaining. Again, it's not really going to help them. San Leandro can take a knee a couple more times. Pirates looking to take a knee again after that timeout.
You know, Dave, I tell you what, I said it earlier, but this right here, after film study, they're going to see where they had their chances and when mistakes that they made, and they're just going to grow from this. I really believe that, because that seems to be what Coach Sanchez is about. You know, we're going to come together, we're going to grow, we're going to make our corrections, but we are still here as a team. And it's going to be interesting to see. You know, next week, Friday.
Kind of interesting how he dropped back to take a knee right there, even though they can't really stop the clock. It's now going to be 3rd and 15. We don't have a game clock, unfortunately, so we're not sure. They'll have to snap it with. Newman had one more timeout. I don't know if they do. I don't think they do, honestly. They would be stopping the clock right here, right? I've got them down to 0. Yeah, now it's correct. They didn't take a timeout right there. I was just correcting it on the score page. Another drop to a knee. Clock is still running. And that is going to be all. The Pirates do it. Wow. What a game. What a finish. And San Leandro comes out of here with the victory. And it is now officially a final, 20-17. San Leandro over Cardinal Newman. Wow.
It was an exciting game to watch. There was a lot of ups and downs, and I tell you what, 20-17, you know what, that's okay. I know a loss is a loss, but you know what, though? The good thing of it is there's another one coming right around the corner next week.
Yes, indeed, and we will be back next week on YSN365.com as these teams shake hands at midfield. 20-17 is the final score. And it is San Leandro that wins this one. Hope you've enjoyed our coverage tonight. Our director tonight was Brian Leach, Theodore Sawyer, David Day, and Martin Kornfeld. On cameras, Kyle Polson, production assistant tonight. Ryan Giacomini doing a bunch of things, our intern Ryan. And I'm Dave Cox alongside Jerry Robbins. And Jerry, thanks for being with us. As always, it was a pleasure. Great game, fun game. Tough one to lose if you're Cardinal Newman, but that's the way it goes in high school football. That's going to do it for us. We'll be back with more next week right here on YSN365.com. Good night, everybody.